What is going on? We just had probably one of the best earnings calls that we could have possibly had. Now, again, a lot of people were thinking, hey, we could have potentially received news of maybe a dividend. Adam Aaron could have addressed the Savo. But when we think about the fundamentals of the company right now, oh my God, was that such an awesome earnings call. We absolutely crushed it. So, in my opinion, right now, I know we're getting right into it. I am so excited with what we just saw that essentially what we've seen is that the short thesis against AMC is no longer valid at all. It is awesome. So how is everybody else feeling about all this? Let's see. Let's see. All right. I think there's a little bit of a delay. How we doing, everybody? STV, what time will AA be on with Charles tomorrow? AA will be on with Charles tomorrow, I believe at 9 a.m. Eastern time. What's up, Rick? What's up, David? How we doing, everybody? Let's get some more people in here. Let's do this thing. I took a lot of notes over on TMI stream when we were talking about the earnings, when we were getting all into it. So we have a lot of very important things to go over. The two main important things that I really want to hammer home are one, the liquidity that AMC has, the ability to accept Bitcoin by year end, and three, GameStop partnership. It was a pretty cool one. Oh, this was awesome. Ape squeeze in the morning, I bet. I don't know, man. We could potentially see a pretty significant FOMO rally if people really understand the magnitude of that earnings. How do you think AA unloading his shares in September will affect the price? It's not going to affect really anything at all. Remember, he has that minimum amount of shares that he needs to own. VIX in the mix. What's up, Fred? Let's see. It's a good day. It is not a good day to be a short. Lewis, you think it's a good day to be a short? You know what I think it's a bad day to be? A shill in my comment section. Goodbye. Hello, Vix from Israel. Oh, what's up? How much money did you make in the trap? Exposure, I have no idea what you're talking about there, man. But let's do a little quick Ortex update before we really get into everything. So right now, just refresh the page. We have a short interest for AMC at 16.13%. The utilization, 94.51%. We are steadily climbing. And as we can see by this utilization chart right here, we're coming back up to those higher levels where we could potentially see one of those forced share recalls. Now, that's big. I'm also going to send out this link to a couple of people real quick so we can get some of my friends on here. We're going to have a very good time on stream tonight. So yeah, so no video today. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was really paying attention to the earnings call. Oh, that shit. Thank you so much for that big super chat, man. This earnings call was amazing. Let's hope it lights the fire. Shout out to all you boys putting in the work. Thank you for that super chat, man. You guys don't have to send those in, and it really means a lot. So thank you very much, man. Let's see. All shills should go swim with the Leviathan in the ocean. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but let's see. And they have 46,000 shares on hand. Yeah, they can't offer any more shares right now. They know 46,000 shares aren't going to make them much trying to sell them. When you think about the potential squeeze, yes, it would. If they were to able to like top take the squeeze or to sell once we get into those higher levels, that 46,000 shares is going to make them a decent amount of money. I listened on TMI's channel, bro. So crazy over there with all the people. I know, man. Hopefully we're going to get a decent amount of people over here in here tonight. We're going to do an extended stream. We're going to answer all questions and basically just have kind of like a wrap up and just get excited about everything that's going on. Like, how is the morale in here for you guys? I know I am really excited about everything that I've heard, and we're going to go over all of the points that I thought were important. Why does it stay Restream? We go over this a lot, but Restream is just the software that TMI and I use. It's really easy to just get other people on the stream, so we don't have to use Zoom. To you, Vix, and all like you, thanks, man. Sincerely, anytime, KDS. You guys are pumped. Fire. What's the name of the streaming software? Restream. I'm so jacked right now, unbelievable. Oh, I am hyped as well too. Here's the other thing that I want to say. If anybody comes out after that earnings call that we have said and ever says Adam Aaron or AMC, the executive board, is against like us in some way, you got to think about what their motivations are. Donnie, thank you so much for that super chat, man. Really great to see you in here again. You always drop crazy super chats. That's like you don't have to do that, man. Thank you so much, though. Donnie, STV, that was a great earnings call. Jacked to the hot word. Sacrifice those shills, homie. Why haven't you changed your name to Tall the Vix yet? Lol. Here's for your mom to buy you a bottle of Kraken since your fake doesn't work anymore. Donnie, thank you so much, man. Um, I am 22, and I also did get Rogue a bottle of Kraken, and I also got Trey a bottle of Kraken when we were in Kansas. So hopefully that was money well spent. So thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see. This earnings call was awesome. Like this was insane. What are we at right now in after hours? 35.19. Um, so the expected move on AMC's earnings was 16.5% up or down. So if you're playing call options, basically going into AMC's earnings, typically you would see a lot of IV crush after a move like 4%. But since AMC still has a lot of implied volatility baked into it due to the potential short squeeze coming up, I don't think we're going to see the magnitude of an implied volatility decrease that we typically do. Let's see. Apple Pay is a good idea too. They're also going to be accepting Bitcoin. We should be over 40 right now. Yeah, very possible. Um, STV AA going on CNBC tomorrow at 9 a.m. Yeah, so I heard rumors earlier about Adam Aaron going on CNBC. I quote tweeted this individual's tweet, but then a lot of people were like, how do you confirm this? And I thought to myself, well, this isn't actually confirmed yet. So I deleted it, but now it is actually confirmed, which is awesome. So as I understand, the earnings call establishes the missing fundamentals to help this gain momentum, but do we still need a margin call or share recall as a catalyst to start something like MOAS? Yes. So what you really have to think about is like think logically in your head. What was the reason why people were taking out short positions on AMC like over the last year? They thought that AMC was struggling fundamentally as a company. Now, this past earnings report was really the first earnings that we saw a lot of things start to really open up. And the fact that we are starting to see things really start to open up and how well AMC is doing, and we'll go over this too when Adam Aaron talked about the trend lines on how he thinks everything is really on the uptrend. It just shows how invalid their short thesis is. It's like, guys, you're literally just digging yourself into a deeper hole. Oh, if you guys are coming from TMI, make sure you guys drop some mass in here. Hopefully, we're going to get TMI on here in a little bit, and Rogue and everybody else that are frequent visitors on this channel. But yeah, if you guys were on TMI stream and then hopping over here, thank you guys so much. It really means a lot. So shout out to all of you that are coming in and hanging out, dropping likes. You guys are the best. I was smiling too like an idiot. Yeah. Oh, Antics is here. Guys, this was an awesome day. Vix, will the board members and Adam's share make a big difference on AMC's share price? Hot shot. So we're gonna have to take a deeper look into that. Get Matt. Honestly, I'll send the link to everybody. Because we do have a group chat with everyone. I'll see if anybody wants to hop in. Let's see. So I'll try to get everybody on here. I don't know if I'll be able to. But let's see what happens. We're going up again. Yes, we are. 35.40 right now in the after hours. Let's do it. Let's do it. I was disappointed after he learned about blockchain. It didn't mention that it would have been a revenue stream for streaming. So exposure, the one thing that we kind of have to think about when we're thinking about the competition between like AMC and streaming companies is this new Warner Brothers deal. So let's touch on that really quickly. The new Warner Brothers deal. So let's see if I can find this in here. Okay, so so I'm not gonna pull up my Google Doc because I was getting a little bit excited, and I did say some wild things in my Google Doc, especially regarding this question. So Warner Brothers, all movies will essentially be in theaters 45 days before home or streaming release. And then I added after that, FU streaming. So this is awesome, guys. Totally not the FBI says, I'm ready and waiting in my banana hammock for your invite. Ooh, we might have to do that tonight. Tall the Vix, what's up? I mean, I'm not that tall, guys. Not that tall. TMI says he will try to be on here in 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, he has one of the greatest work ethics. Like he's up there with like Trey and Matt in terms of like the amount of time and effort that he puts in. So if he needs to take a break from streaming or like get something to eat or like take a nap, like he should definitely do that. Let's see. Did you catch all that? Executives will have to have at least $12 million worth of AMC. I think that was just regarding Adam Aaron. I think that was solely Adam Aaron that needed to have that amount of shares. But I'd have to watch it again. So I was taking a lot of notes. I honestly felt like I was in class again. So like I go back to school on the 21st, but I don't think I start till like the first week of September. But like when I was taking notes, it gave me like classroom vibes when like my teachers would go in like really quickly to all of the information that we were doing. Who's in this group chat? It's like me, Rogue, Matt, Review Dork, Trey, a couple other people. I just sent the link out to see if anybody wants to pop on. Would love Trey, Keenan, or Matt. Amir, we will try. We will try. I sent the link to everybody. I was talking to Keenan a little bit earlier. I'll actually shoot him the link as well. But a lot of these people, guys, you got to understand that they are extremely busy and they have lives outside of streaming. So they have other obligations that they need to tend to. Great day to be an ape. Awesome to see you in here, Pam. It is a beautiful day to be an ape. 100% bat crazy PSN. I thought that you took a break. No, the only the reason why I had to, so this stream was originally supposed to go on at 6:15, but then Adam just kept giving us some awesome information. So it just kept like I had to push it back. I had to delete one of the streams, then come back on. But yeah, here we are. All right. So I think we've got a decent amount of people in here to start going over some of the key things that I took away from this earnings call. So some of the first comments that Adam Aaron made was liquidity, which means like the cash that they have on hand that they can use for basically anything that they want to, is at a 100-year high. The same was also said in the first quarter of 2021. So they had $1 billion in 2021, in the first quarter of 2021, then added an additional 1.2 billion in Q2. And then they now have 2 billion plus of liquidity, which they refer to as cash in the bank. And then Adam Aaron made that comment that said, in short, AMC crushed it. Oh, special guest, everybody. We have Mr. Boom Boom Candles, Mr. Rogue the Legacy.
Where's Trey? Where's he at?
I don't know. I sent everyone the link. Let's see who pops on. We're gonna be on here for a while.
Dude, I got some new information, right?
Oh, you do?
So I have not confirmed it yet, but people did say that basically Adam Aaron is going to be on CNBC tomorrow at 9 a.m. Not Fox Business, but he'll be on Fox Business later.
Gotcha.
Charles Payne.
We'll see AA 2 times tomorrow, which is going to be awesome.
Boom.
Somebody said synthetic tray.
Handles. Synthetic tray. When you write, you write, you know?
Exactly. Oh, Trey's
Yeah.
having problems with his
So
eye. Oh, what a disappointment! I thought he meant Trey.
yeah,
Kramer
yeah.
tweeted. Oh,
I thought he meant
interesting.
Trey too. I was waiting for him to pop up.
All right, so let's keep going. Wow, we have a lot of people in here. Thanks to everybody that's coming in here on this live stream tonight, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Um, so let's keep going. Ticket admissions. So I'd have to look at that again for ticket admissions. He used a lot of percentages comparing it to previous quarters,
Oh,
and
the
I don't want to
ticket
mess
admissions?
anything up that he said. That was a little bit hard to understand in the earnings going quickly. But he also said that Q3 was basically crushing it so far, which really good news. Capacity utilization still slightly down, but showing some significant improvement. And here is the key word that you need to pay attention to: the trend line is pointing up. That is awesome news to see. Oh,
Oh, you heard
look
that?
who we have here, Mister. I don't take breaks or sleep or eat, and he's just streaming all day
Didn't
long.
he just say he was
What's
gonna
up,
eat
TMI? How you
first?
What's
doing,
up?
buddy?
Bro, didn't you just say you're gonna eat first?
Oh, there we go. Hello?
There's no way you
You
just
there?
ate that fast, bro.
No. I want to stop by quickly to say what up.
How you doing, man? That was awesome earnings call, man.
It
Oh my
was
god, it was
absolutely
insane.
amazing. Absolutely
Ooh,
amazing. I'm very
Like
happy. I'm very
I
happy.
actually took notes. See,
Take
dude, I think
notes.
I have like 3 or 4 pages of notes that we got to go over.
I got
got
about
that.
2.5, 3. Yeah, it's a lot. All right,
Just
listen.
got two.
You guys go through notes. I'm gonna go have some food. I just want to make sure people actually came over. They
Oh,
did.
they did, dude. They
You're
they came
booming
over
right
in
now.
large fashion. Thank you.
I like it. I like it. Shout out to the community. You guys are freaking amazing today. Let's drop some likes for Short the Vix over here. He's pulling some good hours today too. He was on my stream for like at least 3 hours today. Like he's
Oh
been putting in some
wow.
work.
Yeah,
Let's
we
get
were we
let's
were
get
we were
these,
having
yeah.
fun though. It's all fun.
And don't forget, Short the Vix. If people follow you today on Instagram, follow them back. Don't
Oh
treat them
yeah, I got to
poorly.
pin it to the top.
Follow them back. Don't just say you're gonna do that, and not do it. You gotta make sure you actually follow them back.
I know I got to not be like you.
Oh,
Oh, good.
snap.
Listen. I'll be back.
I'm
I'll be back
kidding,
at
buddy.
9:30 to respond to that statement.
All right, so here's my Instagram right here. I'll pin it to the top. If you guys follow me, I'll follow all of you guys back. I'll check it sporadically throughout the stream. But yeah, also TMI's is masked_investor. So make sure you go follow him too.
All right, guys. I'll catch you guys in a bit.
All right, later, buddy.
Have fun, boys. Deuces.
See you, broski.
See ya. That shit. Thank you so much for that super chat, man. Hey, STV, you better have bought them boys the Kraken. I paid for it. About time to party. Yeah, I did. So I bought 1 bottle of Kraken for Rogue and then 1 bottle of Kraken for Trey.
Yep. And we definitely destroyed it.
Oh my God. Donnie, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, dude. You don't have to drop those big super chats, man, and it really means a lot. So thank you. Donnie says, how about those additional theaters opening up? What was the number again? 22 total. That is great news. Also, not sure if that is in your notes. This is for your mom to buy Matt and TMI a bottle of Kraken. I will let her know to buy them a bottle of Kraken. So thanks, Donnie. But let me look through that in my notes right now, because I do have it. Okay, so here's where we've got for that. ArcLight openings later this month. So all of those theaters that were announced in terms of like the acquisition, originally there were 2, but Adam Aaron came out and said that there's actually a potential for 10 new theaters to be opened. And the key thing here is that all of the new theaters being opened are the highest grossing theaters. So they've closed down the old theaters that are underperforming and are opening new theaters in locations that they know are going to be performing well. That is a great business decision. So
2 of those movies, right?
So
2
we
of those movie theaters are going to be completely like AMC by the end of this month.
Yep. So
Okay.
hold on, you guys are, I'm trying to follow all of you guys back really quickly. Oh my God, you guys are going nuts.
What do I like most about the earnings call? The fact that he mentioned GameStop and he was laughing about it. It sounded like
we
he
will
was
get to
giddy.
that.
He honestly sounded
We will
giddy
get to
about it,
that.
bro.
Don't you worry. So we have 6 new theater pickups under new letters of intent. So they basically signed on to say, hey, yeah, we're looking to purchase more theaters. Awesome. Awesome fundamental news for the company. Now let's go back.
They're under contract with, or they were looking to pick up the 4 other ones by the end of the year, or was that like they're under contract with them already?
Yep. Yep. And then 8 of the 10 would be former ArcLight. Now, the other
Okay.
thing is that 12 new build theaters worldwide, three new ones so far in 2021 for the US. The new theaters are among the top grossing movie theaters in the United States. That is awesome news, guys. That means that all of the new things that they are doing for the business are really performing great.
Right.
No gorilla for the mascot. So we'll get to that. Let's go back to what I have, and we'll keep it going. So Adam Aaron also said, quote, no victory laps are being taken. They're burning less cash. So they're still burning cash, but they're burning less cash than they originally were. Another great thing to see, meaning that the money that they're bringing in and the capital that they have raised through all of those share offerings, they don't need as much of it in order to operate their business. Awesome. And he also says, we see a light at the end of the tunnel. And then I believe this is one of the parts that I did not necessarily get fully. I think he said they see cash flows turning positive by the end of the year. We would have to, I'd have to watch it again to really confirm that.
I know he was saying something about, do you remember PIT interest and cash interest? They were going to be paying everything in cash interest instead of what they currently are or were. And then on top of that, go ahead.
40 million less cash burn. Also, you are blurry right now. I don't know if it's just me. TJ, yeah, it's a problem with how my restream's set up right now. I have to fix it. I apologize, guys. If you have any questions about what's on the screen, I will tell you, but for some reason, I can't get it in 1080 right now. I'm going to work on that throughout this week because I do these streams a lot and I want to make sure that they're high quality for you guys and you can see exactly what I'm doing.
Did you get the next thing is,
what's up, bro?
I was going to say about the dividend. Like there was not going to, basically, he said that it wouldn't be possible to do a dividend until next year because of different commitments they're already under contract with. So
gotcha. So yeah, yeah, that's I've got that right here. So the debt, they've smartly laddered the debt, and no debt matures until 2023, and most of their debt does not come before 2026. Awesome. They have a lot of time. What they've said, they have significant time to reduce their leverage and refinance their debt. One of the other things that he said was he wants to be able to buy back that debt at a lower cost. So their debt is trading at a discount right now, meaning that they could just buy it back with all the capital that they've raised.
Right.
Ernie says, thank you so much for the super chat. He said something about paying more upfront, which will also save on cash interest. I did hear him say that. Donnie, thank you so much for another super chat, man. They're opening more around the world also, unless I am mistaken. Yeah, they definitely are. Thought those 10 were only in the US and Canada. Could be wrong though. Yeah, Donnie, when we go back, let's see where my notes were.
I believe he did say that, and he did mention that he was going to be, not so going to, or they're looking for overseas as well.
The 12 new theaters are worldwide. So those 12 that are the new builds are the worldwide ones.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back. He
That's
also
awesome.
basically addressed the shorts in the media and all of the FUD that we have been seeing, which was awesome.
He addressed one analyst or analysts that that didn't value his company.
Oh yeah, 100%. He comes over and says, where is it? He says he addressed the shorts and says, we proved them wrong. That is awesome right there, guys.
I think I actually wrote that down.
Yeah.
AMC proved the haters wrong.
That is unbelievable. Also, if you guys don't mind just dropping a like on the video, it just helps us with the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys to all of you who have dropped a like already and who are going to. All right, back to the notes. He did a very good job of addressing the streaming versus movie theater. So he said, people have been saying for a while radio was going to kill off movies, DVD and TV would make movie theaters irrelevant. But he said movie theaters are very resilient. He said Americans went to the theaters a billion with a B times in 2019. That is awesome news right there. That means that
Right.
people are still continuously going to the movie theaters, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
That's literally what I've been trying to tell people too.
Right.
It's like we've been so cooped up and everyone's been so cooped up inside that they want to get out because of the state of the world that we're in.
801 Appetite, thank you so much for the super chat. Cup and handle to take us back to 37. Let's go. On what time frame are you seeing that? Not sure what we're seeing there, but maybe. And then let's see here. They have the global attendance in Q2 was 3 times what it was in Q1. 3 times. That's insane. Moving on, let's see. I have record liquidity levels, sold equity interest in the Lithuanian theaters. That's pretty interesting that I don't think a lot of people picked up on, that they owned an interest in theaters in Lithuania, and they have now sold off that interest. So they're no longer interested in owning theaters in Lithuania. Now, that could be a result of those theaters not performing well. They need that cash for something else, or they want to pay down some of that debt, which would be a very smart decision, in my opinion. Check the 4-hour chart for the cup and handle. Oops. Maybe right here, and we're seeing it come up. Maybe. Ironic that Netflix is red and AMC is green today with our earnings. I mean, that's to be expected, especially if Adam Aron comes out and says, hey, like we're outperforming, like we're doing better than we thought we were going to.
And he made sure that everyone knew that he hasn't sold any shares of his own shares. He hasn't sold any of them.
That is awesome. All right, let's see what else we have. So this was not from Adam Aron, but I think the other individual's name was Sean. I think he's the CFO.
That's correct. Yes.
The capital allocation, he wants to ensure sufficient liquidity to withstand bumps as the industry recovers. Perfectly fine. They want to be sufficiently capitalized in order to have cash on hand in case something happens. It's like the rainy day fund in that situation. They want to strengthen the balance sheet to lessen debt. Awesome as well. Invest in their business to enhance the guest experience. And they also said acquisition opportunities. They are looking to acquire more theaters or other companies. Now, there was the concept of creating their own content brought up, and I've speculated in the past that AMC already has the infrastructure to have their own streaming service. They have AMC On Demand where you can rent movies if you would like to at home. So if you are unwilling or you just don't want to go out right now and you still want to support AMC, you can go on AMC On Demand. You can rent movies. They're all very new movies as well and watch them in the comfort of your own home. So they already have the infrastructure for that. Now, where was the GameStop thing? I definitely wrote that somewhere.
You wrote down a lot of notes, buddy.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's like a couple pages.
Oh, you typed it?
And then AA comes back. Oh, and then Sean, the CFO, said he wants to close underperforming locations and pursue new attractive locations. Another awesome thing to see. They're cutting their losses on the theaters that are not performing and repositioning their assets and their focus onto better areas that are going to generate more returns, more revenue, higher like earnings per share for their shareholders, us, over the long term. That is one of the most bullish things that I've seen them say out of this earnings call. And ArcLight, we went over that. We went 12 new build theaters. Okay, so the concert movies, esports sporting events, pro and collegiate sports, gaming, Epic Games CEO is on the board of AMC. So
Yes.
that may not have been what a lot of people were hoping to see. That the CEO of Epic Games was the one that is involved with AMC, but here was the thing that I think TMI and I like really quickly went back and forth on with the GameStop situation. So if you guys want to like one thing that I want you guys to take away from this stream is this GameStop situation. The first time that the GameStop thing was brought up is that Adam Aaron, like we couldn't see him, but I know he was smirking and he said, "We're on it." He said, "Yep, we are looking at it and we are on it."
He was giddy.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh
first, the
yeah.
first mention when he was mentioning it, because he mentioned how much the retail investors were pointing that out to him.
Yeah. And then the
Oh,
second time that he mentioned the GameStop situation was when he talked about when he got directly asked the question. So he was a little bit more laid back in the second time. Somebody might have said something to him and been like, "Hey dude, relax. We can't be that overly bullish on us partnering with GameStop." So when you see the two different responses that Adam Aaron gave, I'm going to speculate and say that they have already been in talks with GameStop to do something because they're not stupid. Like they know
right.
what's going on with the short squeeze situations in the market. And I think by the end of this year, if there's going to be a partnership and update on that situation, that's when we're going to see it. Fuzzy, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I just got back from the eye doctor. They dilated my eyes. I can't read this. I can't read. This is speech to text, but here is 5. Fuzzy, thank you so much. Your speech to text did
Shout out to
awesome.
Fozzie. Fuzzy.
Um, Trey says, different Trey, not Trey's trades. Vix, love your content. In your opinion, do you think they're going to cover FTDs before the shorts? Um, Okay, so when you think about FTDs versus shorts, the FTDs are more the problem of the prime broker and the market makers, and the shorts are more the problem of the hedge funds who have shorted. So they're kind of different situations, if that makes sense. Because the failure to deliver really result from the market makers loaning out shares or the prime brokers loaning out shares that they are unable to deliver. So it's really their issue, if that makes sense. Adam Aaron tweets. All right, we'll pull those up right now.
Also, to go back to the GameStop thing that you were saying,
Yep.
which he did, he kind of basically said that he wasn't, like, that he didn't contact them yet, but he was going to. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the person that is in the board seat that works for Epic Games hasn't reached out
All right, so we have
himself.
this
So,
AA tweet right here. This one we already know. Thanks to the money raised in May and June, AMC ended the quarter with more than $2 billion of liquidity, cash in the bank, or undrawn revolving credit line, which cash in the bank greatly outweighed that revolving credit line, right around double the highest quarter ending liquidity level AMC has ever had in our 101-year history. Awesome. And then we have him confirming. We have this one right here. We have Adam Aaron confirming that he is going to be going on a couple of different news platforms tomorrow. So we have AMC issued a very positive earnings report today for the June quarter. Our results were considerably ahead of market expectations. I will be on Squawk Street on CNBC and with C-Payne on Fox Business News tomorrow to discuss. Here's the earnings press release. So those are the two Adam Aaron tweets that have come out. And he also tweeted something about a promotion for the Chance the Rapper concert. Ben Levine says, okay, when he said titter, that wasn't an accident, lol. Honestly, with his most recent tweet, that's very possible. Ben, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Again, congratulations on having a baby. If you guys did not know, I'm going to keep saying this because the baby is less than a week old. Ben just had a little ape named Atticus. So try to drop some baby emojis in the chat for Ben. We put so much into showing our share count. Why was it not discussed? All for nothing. Big elephant in the room. So here's the thing with the share count. So the number of shares that were voted on Timothy B's question did not exceed the amount of shares that were supposed to be issued, legally issued. So they can't really say, hey, according to these statistics that our shareholders run, it's possible that the amount of shares that are actually out there are more than we have actually issued. That's not something that they come out and say.
Yeah, I think the main thing was they were just trying to get the questions answered.
Exactly. There were a couple of like chuckles in there when they were asking those questions, so we're gonna have to listen to those again. I don't remember exactly where they were in the call, but yeah, there were some chuckles in there.
Yeah.
Batshit, thank you so much for another super chat, man. Let's not worry about dividends. The company isn't ready, and we'd rather them be as strong as possible. We just need to keep slaying the work in OT and buy more bananas. We get tendies on the moon. I would have to agree with that. There are a lot of other ways besides a dividend that this could all play out. So GameStop's way is to issue the dividend. AMC's way is potentially finding a way to show that the amount of shares that actually exist are much higher than they're supposed to, and that the amount of shareholders, like the percentages, would make it basically impossible for all the shorts to cover their positions at one time or in a orderly fashion. That's kind of what happened with Volkswagen. So that's why I kind of compare AMC more to Volkswagen, and GameStop is more related, in my opinion, to Overstock. Can you guys all tell these scumbags are shorting us after hours? I mean, we're still at 35.50. Let's pull this up on the daily chart. I mean, we're bouncing right now. We're back up to the VWAP. Let's see. Probably talks about it on the platforms tomorrow. Yeah, it's very possible if compliance. So when they do those interviews, they have to get like approved. Like the questions and answers are going to get like approved by compliance. Like if you've noticed, like most of the time, the questions that are asked to like maybe Trey, Matt, Keenan, Andrew, anybody else, Tara, anybody who else has been on these large news platforms, the questions are most likely sent in advance for people to prepare. So if there's a question that Adam Aaron gets sent that he doesn't necessarily like or can't answer and doesn't pass compliance, then he's just going to say, no, we're not doing this question. So let's see what happens. But it's very possible that could happen. They should have followed up the dividend stock question with a share recall question. Okay, so when we talk about share recalls, the company cannot issue a direct share recall. They can do an audit, but they cannot issue a share recall. Only lenders of shares are able to do a share recall. That's what I tried to get across in my video yesterday. That share recalls are only institutions or lenders of shares that can do those recalls. And according to Bank of New York Mellon, you can recall those shares anytime you want to. So they could set that off tomorrow, tonight, over the next couple, anytime they could set it off. Who knows when they're going to do it, but it's entirely possible that it's all on the banks who have also created this problem. So they created it and they're also responsible for fixing it. Looks like Nate Barber, thank you so much for the super chat, man. AMC and GME in unison, we're gonna be stepbrothers. That's funny, man. Reverse stock split, that would not be ideal. I would more rather see a stock split. The reason for that is that if you do a reverse stock split, it would decrease the amount of shares that are out there, but it also makes the stock more expensive. So then it's harder for retail investors to buy more shares. If they were to do a split, you could see more retail investors start to get in because they're going to see, oh, it's a lower priced stock. Hold on. I got to check something really quickly. Where did Twitter go? All right. And then, yeah, I have some more things that I want to go over with you guys about this earnings call as well. I just got to check something.
All right. Oh.
Let's see. All right. Let's keep it going. Hey, thanks for all the info. Matt had about 26K people watching before he cut out. Any news on that? I don't know, man. It's tough to say what happens. Maybe he had some technical issues. It's happened in the past. There could be a bad actor involved, which really, really, really is terrible to see that somebody would think that it's the right thing to do to take away his platform or try to mess with him. Like, that's just stupid. If like even if it's somebody that disagrees with what he has to say, like if there's somebody doing that, that's just wrong. Um, like that really sucks. So like honestly, just show Matt support. That's really all we can do right now. Oh, Rogue, I'm about to talk some wild things. Like,
Did you
that is
see
the
it?
dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Bruh, someone caught it. Someone
Is
caught
it
it.
deleted already?
Yeah, the tweet is now deleted, but guess
Oh,
what?
that's really disappointing.
Receipts.
That's really
Receipts.
disappointing.
Oh, we can
Oh,
tag
man,
him.
I was really hoping to talk.
We can.
Pam says, "Have a great day. See y'all tomorrow." Pam, I have a feeling that you're gonna pop back in here in a little bit. You've been in and out all day. Yeah, his channel is not down. His stream just went down. Yeah, I know. It's just technical difficulties. We've had him on here a couple of times, but it sucks every time. Donnie, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Also, a share split has to be voted on, correct? Yes, I believe so. That would probably, if they're gonna do it, the next time they do a proxy vote, it would most likely be voted on. So yeah. Nathaniel says, "Hey guys, I think that's 10,000 in shares when it was at 47 a share. Will I be okay in the end?" So Nathaniel, what I would recommend is just try to do as much research as you can about the overall AMC GameStop short squeeze play that we have at hand. Once you're like fully caught up on everything that is going on, there's a lot of things that have happened. At that point, I think you're going to get a better understanding of what's going on. So watch like some of my old videos, maybe Trey, Matt, TMI, Wrench Capital, Jeff for everybody. Just watch everything that you can, take it with a grain of salt, do your own research, and use like our videos and the information that we're putting out to springboard your own research, if that makes sense. 801 8bat, thank you so much for the super. When do you think we'll see ETH being used like Bitcoin? So in my opinion, I don't have the greatest depth in terms of like crypto knowledge, but I think Ethereum is more has more practical applications than Bitcoin does in terms of like what it enables people to do. If the stock market were to like be backed by some sort of blockchain technology, I think those smart contracts, which I believe are included in like Ethereum's overall platform, would be one of the smartest way to go because it's all verified. What a beautiful day to be an ape. I 100% agree. This is probably one of the best days that we have seen to be an ape, and it doesn't even have anything to do with the short squeeze play. Like we've had days, remember that day that we went from like that $14-$20 range all the way up to 70? That was an awesome day for everybody. But it still remained that the shorts had not covered. Now, when we think about what happened today, remember, like I said earlier, the short thesis has just kind of been just blown up. It's like, all right, everything is kind of trending to the upside. AMC is doing everything that they need to in order to increase their fundamental value as a business. And as Adam Aaron has said before, the shorts should be shitting themselves. Lorenzo, thank you so much for the super chat. What's the tweet you and Rogue are referencing about someone you guys went hush hush about? I want to know. Somebody came out and said that Adam Aaron was spewing a bunch of BS in the earnings call, and I vehemently disagree with that. So if
All right,
anybody
so
comes out and says that Adam Aaron is against us, like I said earlier, you got to question what their motivations are and exactly where that data is
what their
coming from.
motives are,
Question
yeah.
everything, especially when they're saying that Adam Aaron is not against us, even when every single thing that could have been potentially said that Adam Aaron was not on our side has been 100% factually disproved.
Especially
So
when
that's
that
my
said
rant for the day.
individual talked about how Adam Aaron could have been working with Citadel because of Centricus, and Adam Aaron went out of his way to dismiss that FUD, and the person never even admitted that he was wrong.
Yep.
But also for you, short the VIX. So I guess it wasn't about the earnings call, because it was a tweet from July 30th, is what it said.
Okay. That's
But
fair.
regardless, he just saying that Adam Aaron's a liar.
Oh,
But if you
Lorenzo,
noticed, he
anytime.
deleted it. So
Yeah. No. The person that we are talking about, we don't like to give attention to because a lot of FUD comes out of there. And we're just gonna leave it be. I'm having fun. Like, I'm just having a good time right now because one, in my mind, I am so convicted on this specific play in particular that there is nothing that any FUD article, stupid Rich Greenfield, Gasparino, or any one of these other like good old boy analysts, Wall Street people can come out and say about the AMC and GameStop short squeeze situation that is going to change my idea on exactly what is going on. So that's where I kind of want everybody to get to in terms of the information. And that's kind of my goal for trying to like just tell people what is going on. This is a good one. Rogue, Kevin Guest, thank you so much for the super chat. Kind of disappointed didn't answer the ape size question in the room. Who is Gary Gensler?
he already knows who he is. So
Seabiscuit, title of new simulate and trade video says AMC absolutely nukes all FUD with their earnings call. That is awesome right there. He puts out a lot of good stuff. Batshit, thank you so much for the super chat, man. AA absolutely benefits from our support, not only the stock price, but the patronage of his theaters. I 100% agree. He does what he needs to legally. AA is an absolute ape and will benefit more from us than Citadel. Yeah, he really like, like, honestly, like, you have to think about if you don't have any like experience or know people who have to deal with like compliance in that type of department. If you've ever talked to somebody that has to like get things passed through compliance or anything that's surrounding that, you'll know that like there are certain things and actions that you 100% can and cannot do. STV, getting a license to the NFL games would be insane for AMC. Imagine a subscription model to watch games, kind of like season ticket holders, or even venture into sports betting. Thoughts? I would love to see them do that. If they were able to put, I haven't seen a bar at an AMC theater, but if they were able to put a bar in AMC, and they were also like able to have sports, and then sports gambling got involved, and they could have like a partnership with DraftKings or FanDuel or Penn. Oh my God, that would be one of the best things that we could ever see. After saying he proposed holding his shares for 8 years, why didn't AA say he was hodling with us? He essentially said that without saying it. Hey, Rogue.
yes.
Who is Gary Gensler wants you to take him to a romantic movie?
Broski, what?
Shout out all the mods. What's up, Transparency? What's up, Chris? Let's see who else we got in here. Chris and Transparent. Hella Bliss. What's up, Hella? Let's see who else we got in here. I think that's all the ones I've seen so far. I think we'll get some more mods in a little bit. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's coming in here. You guys are all awesome. There's actually a bar at the AMC around the corner from my house here in Phoenix. Oh, that's a game changer. Yeah, I haven't seen a bar at the one near me, but that could just be it's an old theater, so they would have to upgrade that one. Oh, what's up, Pushin'? Hope you're feeling good, man. AMC to accept Bitcoin. Yes, it will. 3/5 of his compensation is stock. He has a lot to gain with us, as do his boys. 100%. People were running to the bar at my AMC between UFC fights. If they just had the bar in there, that would have been electric. That's the one thing, because they also talked about concessions really skyrocketing. If they were able to get those like alcohol licenses involved in their business, and they were to keep having those sports, UFC, even gaming events, and people were like really coming for like the experience, and they add like a bar aspect to it. So people may not even be coming to the theater to watch something. They might be just going for the experience of being able to hang out with friends. That is something that I really want AMC to consider. Let's see. All right, let's go back to this Google Doc that I have and see. Let's see. All right, so let's do the responses to a couple of the questions. So the Timothy B question, shout out to Timothy B first. Remember, the Timothy B question was about dividends, and the response was they cannot pay a dividend until about a year from now. And he also said when they can pay a dividend, they will. So I don't want anybody getting disappointed that AMC kind of said that they aren't paying a dividend right now. It's just because of how their debt structure is set up that they can't pay dividends. So it's more like, let's take this as an example. Say you owe money to somebody and then you want to now go make, let's just say, for example, a charitable donation or a really big purchase. Like you want to go buy a Lambo, but you owe a lot of debt. So the person that you owe the debt to is not going to be very happy that you went out and made that large charitable donation or you bought that Lambo because you still owe them money. That's kind of the situation that AMC is in right now. And they're not going to be able to like offer that dividend until they can get past that threshold of paying off a certain amount of debt. But here's the thing. AMC has a lot of cash on hand right now, and they're doing a lot of things that are going to increase their value as a company over the long term. So when people talk about the fundamental value of AMC, people used to say 25 or 30. In my opinion, it's much higher than that right now, especially with the future projections of the company. In my opinion, they've guided higher for the next couple of quarters, which guidance is also a very important thing to note with earnings. Like we've seen in the past, like companies will beat their earnings report, but they'll like decrease their guidance, which is bad. They'll basically say, hey, we're expecting to do a lower amount of business in the next quarter. That's not what AMC did. They think that they're going to keep continuously on that uptrend, which is awesome. Okay, let's see. And then the GameStop question, we kind of addressed that earlier, but basically the gist of it is Adam Aaron wants to. There were two different sides of it. In the beginning, he said, we're on it, which basically suggested that they're already in the works, which I believe. And then the second part was, oh, yeah, we're going to reach out to them and stuff like that. I think that was more of a compliance statement that they kind of had to put out there. Somebody might have given Adam Aaron a little nudge. In the time that he had a little bit of a break that said, hey, man, don't lead too much into exactly what we have planned. And then he came out with that secondary statement when it was addressed again. Drive-in theaters, bad economic idea. He brought up the concept of paving. The drive-in theater that I have by my college. So if you guys don't know, I think I'm not wearing it right now, but I go to UConn. There's a drive-in theater that I've been to once. It was really fun. And it wasn't actually paved. So they'd have to find enough land, have the theaters, but they said it's a bad economic idea. Fair. If they don't want to do it and they don't think it's going to provide a lot of utility, then don't do it. They also asked a question about reducing debt without new shares. So this is where Adam Aaron said that some debt that they have right now is at a discount and they might be able to buy it back at that discount. They also have a reduction in deferred rent. So they might be able to mess around with the deferred rent obligations that they have. He did even tell us his salary, but that's also public information with a public company. And let's see here. Streaming versus theaters. We went over that as well with the Warner Brothers stuff. AMC merchandise. I actually made a really funny comment. I mean, it may not have been funny. I thought it was pretty funny to TMI and Rogue when the merchandise statement came out. He said that he would have to take in a bunch of that inventory. Now, he doesn't actually have to do that at all. Like, so he could use like a third-party provider that just says, hey, you're going to set up all of this, all of our merchandise, and then it's going to be like a pay per order type of situation. So they easily could set up something with Teespring, Printify. They could set up another store in order to not actually have to buy that physical inventory like right away. They could just pay as they go, put the company card on it, and they just let the system run. So that's what I think he should do. There are definitely avenues that he can take with the merchandise that I think would really benefit the company over the long term, and they don't have to buy the physical inventory. Now, the gorilla thing, the gorilla mascot. So Oh, what's up, Eric? Yeah, sorry guys. I'm not really too going for it with the chat right now. I'm trying to get through all this stuff before we forget everything. Let's see. So the gorilla comment. AMC or he knows why we asked about the gorilla mascot. That was a pretty important comment that I think. So everybody knows that we all call everybody who's invested into AMC and GameStop, mainly AMC right now, because there's such a like a huge community behind it, apes. So when you think about the apes, he knows exactly what's going on. He's not stupid. Like, this dude has been in business and running companies forever. This is one of those like really niche situations where we've seen that his company is most likely being wildly messed with by hedge funds. And he kind of addressed them too, as we said earlier. Sports books with game showings on Saturday and Sunday, that would be awesome. Anthony, the only issue with this is that a lot of people go to the movies to see, like movie theaters, to see movies on Saturdays and Sundays. So they would have to expand, in my opinion, in order to do that. So they would have to create like separate areas or like a separate entire theater in order for people to do that. Ben Levine, thank you so much for another super chat, man. The mascot one was the only one that was such an easy slam dunk for him. Just say yes. The mascot isn't used for anything. It was just an easy win, lol. Yeah, he kind of shot that down a little bit. Let's see. My dad just got surgery on his shoulder, like big, like reconstructive surgery on his shoulder today. So I'm checking all the updates that I'm getting. Let's see. He's all good. Sorry, I was on course and missed if he talked about the amount of shares. Will you give a quick recap? Juan, thank you so much for popping in here. And yeah, he did not address the amount of shares. It is possible that tomorrow he could get a question on it, but I'm guessing compliance is going to shoot that type of question down. Shout out to Short the Vix. Thanks. I appreciate all you guys are doing. I'm here to learn and earn. Regal Chess, thank you so much, man. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just hit that like button. It just helps us grow with the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys so much who have already done that. You guys are absolutely crushing it today. And thank you to all of you who are going to hit that like button. A lot of people would get upset if he did the mascot thing. Who? The hedge funds? But they did have an animated character. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he def should have went with the gorilla mascot. Yeah. Oh, William Jackson, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. Yeah, so just quickly on the membership thing, don't join it. It's just for people who want to support the channel, and that's going to be the place that TMI and I are going to release the information about all of the new cool things that we have going on in the background. So you guys are going to be able to know first. I think the mascot would be amazing. Yeah, I agree. That would have been really cool. Let's see if I have anything else here. And then when TMI or anybody else pops on too, we are going to try and get some of his insights. We're going to compare some notes and see what really we're going to really get into the depths of what happened in this earnings call. I've had my notes, TMI has his notes, and we're really going to just kind of hash it out. So let's see. AA was wearing naked shorts guaranteed. Honestly, the dude was probably wearing naked everything. That dude is an absolute silverback. It would probably be more spin bait. AMC CEO does whatever retail traders want. No, I disagree. I think that Adam Aaron and the retail investors have a very mutually beneficial relationship right now. Technically, we own the company and could put up the gorilla as a mascot if we want. David, 100%. He's treading carefully. I would have to agree with that. My notes, bullish. AA is the man. 100%. AA really came in clutch today with everything. He went all out on those who thought AMC would go bankrupt. 100%. He really came after. He really went like he didn't go after the shorts, but he basically just said, "Hey guys, guess what? You're 100% wrong," which is exactly what the retail investors have been doing over the last 8 months at this point. It's like, "Hey, all of you shorts on AMC that are trying to put this company out of business, you're wrong. We like the company." Everybody has kind of come to this conclusion on their own and have decided, "Hey, we don't want to let these institutions take away movie theaters because they're still relevant." Best earnings call ever. I would have to agree. Let's see. One part of the call, he referred to us as new owners, not investors. I caught that. Yeah, we do own the company. Were those 10 theaters for the price of 2, or is AMC shelling out more money for theaters? Most likely they are pouring out more money for theaters, but when you think about the type of analysis that they've done on these different investments that they're looking at, they are really in tune with the different I don't want to label it as like economics, but like the cost benefit analysis that they're doing is like very, very on point. They've looked at the drive-ins. They've said, no, we're not doing drive-ins because it's not going to be cost effective for our business to do that at the current time. So with the fact that they're basically getting new theaters, here's why I really like the new theaters, and it's from this one comment right here. Let me get to it. Where is it? Okay, so they want to close underperforming locations and pursue attractive locations. So any new theater that they are going after, they are really saying, "Hey, we think that these new theaters are going to generate a lot of business for us in the future." Any new theater that they're getting is most likely going to be better than the theaters that they have been closing down quietly. Awesome. Drive-ins, unfortunately, are only seasonal. Yeah, I think I went last fall was when I went. There's good debt and bad debt. If you think you can make more income than what you're paying on the debt, that is good. 100% Seabiscuit. Bitcoin will pay off their debts. Hey, if they start accepting Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin ends up rocketing to those crazy levels, that's bad for you, shorts, because now AMC has a lot more capital to go out with. TMI's pee bottle. They could do drive-ins as a fallback for possible shutdowns. They're not going to do it, guys. They're not going to do drive-ins. It is not cost effective for them to do that. Let's see. I'm bullish on crypto. Hopefully they accept my USDC. I'm pretty sure that would be stable coin. I'm not necessarily sure though, but they did say that specifically they are going to be only accepting Bitcoin. Still awesome news that they're getting into the crypto space. Let's see. The Grove in LA is a huge money-making retail center, and that theater, they're probably make tons of money. Also, hold on, I want to pull you guys up something. This movie theater in Kansas, right here, from my Instagram. Let's see if we can pull it back. This honestly is probably the largest AMC theater that I've seen. Look at this thing. Look at this thing in the background. It is a giant building. It is massive right here. So this theater in Kansas was pretty busy on a weeknight that we went there, and it's absolutely huge. So there are a lot of big theaters out there. The one that is by all the VIX. Yeah, my Instagram's linked at the top if you guys want to go follow it. I am following everybody back right now. I do have to refresh that, so I'm going to be clicking a bunch of buttons right here really quickly. Let's see. The Grove is popping. Yeah, that's in LA. That's going to be a big one. Who's the giant in the picture? I don't know. Let's see. Also, this was a great day. Let's have a drink, everybody. Can you check Ortex? 100%.
You having a drink?
Yeah, dude, I've been drinking during the call.
You just hammering away.
Yeah. Okay. So utilization right now, 94.51%. And really good news right there. And then the short interest right now, 16.13%. Was that the one in Leawood? I think it was, wasn't it? Ben Levine, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Shout out to all of you guys sending in those super chats, liking the videos. Like, we wouldn't be able to do what we do without you guys. So thank you so much. Ben Levine says, Rogue, wake up.
I am awake. I am
Rogue is awake.
I had to delete my tweet and then make a new one because it was misinformation.
Oh, gotcha.
But no. The same tweet went up, but it was corrected. So that way everyone knows that it's still out there.
Guys, this was a great day. This was such an awesome day for AMC. So cheers, everybody. Let's have some fun tonight. Are you wearing an STV hoodie? STV? Yeah, right here. This is like my new favorite hoodie. It was supposed to be for my dad, so I got him a big one. And then it didn't fit him because for some reason these sizes are like for the hoodies just like weren't big enough. Also, he's like way like taller than me. So I just messed it up. But now this is my hoodie, so it worked out. Nick, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I remember a lot of completely empty, unused parking lots, asphalt during the pandemic, even before, thanks to box stores going the way of the Buffalo. Why not partner with the owners of existing infrastructure? If you're talking about creating new theaters, that would be awesome. But for drive-ins, they're just not going to do it, guys. Yeah, I did make a new hoodie today, and it says on it, it's let me see. I got to pull it up. I think it says short low cover high with the bowl under it, but I literally am just making this stuff so I can have it. So it probably won't even go out. STV, love you, little bro. Just keeping it humorous. Yeah, we're going to have a good time tonight. Let's see. Hoping to see utilization go up tomorrow. Honestly, I do think that utilization is going to come down a little bit. The reason is that we've seen a couple of days with the borrowed change be negative, meaning that there's a net return of shares against AMC. So if we are seeing a lot of people turn their share lending off, which is very possible, then we could see the utilization continuously go up, even though there's returned shares. But I do think the utilization is going to take a little bit of a hit. But at the same time, the utilization is still really high. What I'm looking for is I'm waiting for the utilization to get back above 98%. That's my kind of like key level for the utilization, because then that gets us into the territory for forced share recalls. And again, for you guys that weren't here for the forced share recall lesson before or didn't see my video, AMC itself cannot run one of those forced share recalls, but the lending institutions can. What would you consider near 100%? Well, back in early May and the end of April, we saw utilization at 100%, came down, and then back up to in the 99% range before we absolutely ripped. So the fact that utilization was staying that high for that long suggests that there could have potentially been a forced share recall. But again, we're never actually going to know for sure. So what this would tell me is that, yes, some shorts had covered. And the fact also is that since so many people came into AMC at one time, that new people had share lending turned on. So there could have been millions of shares that have been bought by new retail investors for AMC, and they had their share lending turned on. So those shares could have been lent out. So the amount of shares that institutions were willing to lend goes up. So when that happens, the utilization goes down because the ratios get messed up. So yeah, there could have been some of those forced share recalls happening, but I think a lot of this big drop was new people coming into the stock that didn't have share lending turned off. It's pretty clear that if the DD is warping, then why would they short the ETFs? Okay, so think of the ETFs like water bottles. So say you are like really, really dehydrated. You have three water bottles. Two of them are filled with water. They're brand new water bottles. The last one only has maybe 5% water in it. You drink the first two water bottles and you're still thirsty. And you see that other water bottle sitting there with like 5% of it full of water. So I don't have a water bottle right here. But you're going to see that and be like, well, I'm still thirsty. I need that water. So then you drink that as well. That's what the ETFs are. It's like that last ditch effort to get hands on shares. I like my mixed drinks. Yeah, me too. It's just, we're having a good time tonight. My AMC as a bar got upgraded a few weeks ago. Interesting. So let's see if a lot of these AMCs start to get upgraded. I think that, it would be smart of them that if they're going to roll out those UFC events, sporting events, that they're going to like basically show them in the theaters that have those like setups, like the infrastructure for that, like the bars, the hangout spots. And I really think that's the next step for AMC. My AMC in Michigan has had a bar for years now. Yeah, the one near me definitely does not. All right, let me follow a couple of you guys back now. Boom. Yeah, so everybody that's followed me, I should have gotten you. Oh, there's a couple that I missed. Got you guys now. Cool. Will hedge funds give up now knowing they won't be able to get the price to where they need it to cover? No, they're not going to. They're still going to be trying to aggressively short the stock because they need to. Like, what else are they going to do? They're going to cover and take these massive losses right now? No. It's like a little Cold War or like some game theory going on. It's like, who is going to be the one that sets this off? Nobody really knows, but it's, in my opinion, it's going to happen eventually because you can't have this amount of short interest, this high amount of utilization, and the amount of retail investors backing this trade that this thing isn't going to do something eventually. That's kind of what we saw in June. We saw a really, really like niche situation where we had 250,000 contracts at that $40 strike. We had a technical breakout in that $14 range. We started to rip, and then those contracts started getting hedged for. And that's really why we ripped. We also had some FOMO involved too. So we do have a couple of more opportunities like that. So let me pull up the option chain right here really quickly. Jonathan Ford, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Thanks for all your hard work, man. Thank you, man. I just try to help people understand what's going on. I know what it's like to work hard, and so do many apes and apettes here, and we appreciate the work you do for us. Jonathan, that really means a lot, man. Thank you so much. August, not really. September's decent for Gamma. So the $40 strike right now for September has 35 essentially thousand contracts. Pretty solid right there. Now there's a lot in this $50 to $100 range, but then there's a pile up 50,000 contracts at that 145. So we'd have to really rip to see a big gamma squeeze, but there are a boatload of contracts here. So if we are able to see this new breakout and we start running, we have a little bit of a FOMO rally on our hands. We could see these institutions be forced to buy back shares in order to hedge those options. The main one, though, which a lot of people have mixed opinions when I show them this, January. January right now for this $145 strike has 60,000 contracts at the $145 strike. So there's 30,000 at the 40. That's about 3 million shares with a delta on it of 0.64, meaning that let's say that's about 1.8, 1.9 million shares that they would need to buy in order to adequately hedge those $40 strikes. So September and January are pretty solid right now in terms of gamma. Let's take a look at October really quickly. October most likely will have more contracts updated. So we'll see the pileup start to happen maybe in the beginning of next month. But what we also have to think about is that AMC has been on a pretty significant decline over the last 2-3 weeks. Let me pull this out. Right here, we've seen a very significant decline. Now, what that means is that most likely those contracts that are further out of the money are going to get less expensive. And since the implied volatility of AMC has also been decreasing, that also decreases the cost of those options contracts. So that leads the way for more retail investors to put enough cap. I'm not saying like this is, I'm just saying how things work. I'm not directing anybody to go and buy options. That's not what's happening here. I'm just saying in order to have one of those big pileups on a strike, that we would need the options contract cost to decrease. The other thing is though, is that if we end up seeing that another gamma squeeze past 145, the cost of that happening to these institutions that have sold these options is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Think about how much it cost them to hedge those $40 calls. That means that they had to buy the stock at right around 40 in order to hedge those options. Now it's 145. That's almost 4 times as expensive. So that would mean that we would have to have about 25% of the amount of contracts in order to cost the institutions the same amount. But for January right now, it's more than that. So it would cost them even more. Ben Levine, thank you so much for another super chat, man. Is the stock borrow program what we know about or something else? The wording talks about the NSCC and DTCC being the ones who lend the shares. Not necessarily. It should be the prime brokers or any other institution that has shares that they want to loan out. The DTCC should just be the one keeping the record of everything, to the best of my knowledge. Ashraf, thank you so much for the super chats, man. You guys are going wild with the super tonight. Thank you guys so much. What's up, guys? Do you think the drop in after hours were shorts? If so, the numbers should pop in Ortex, $3 short. Your opinion? Let's see. So we're going to see more Ortex updates going in later tonight. So we're going to be streaming until about 10 p.m. tonight. So you guys are more than welcome to pop in and out. We're going to be here for a while, but when we're looking at what happened today, we're going to see some updates later, but most likely it was shares that they already had, not new loan shares, if that makes sense. Like they probably didn't take more shares out on loan in the after hours to short. They could have, but I doubt it. It most likely was just ammo that they already had. But yeah, I do believe they were trying to attack us in the after hours, but their attempts were just not working. And at the same time, I don't think a lot of you guys have really played a lot of earnings and like witnessed, or maybe some of you have, I could be wrong, but earnings is a very, very weird situation. I love trading earnings. It's my favorite thing to do because you can give yourself like a statistical advantage over the market with options. I did it on TMI stream today. I just calculated and priced in what the market was expecting for earnings. And you can kind of understand what the market is pricing in. So AMC's was about 16.5% is what the ops chain was telling us was the implied move in either direction for AMC. Now we only went up 4.65%, but this run up and come and drop down in the after hours, honestly, doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. Like we could come down to about flat in pre-market tomorrow, and then by market open tomorrow, we rip 10, 20%. Like we have no idea what's actually going to happen to the stock until the market opens tomorrow. No one sells on the way up. I would agree. Typically, people don't sell on the way up unless you're Goldman Sachs and you're trying to dump on retail right now, which we can get into that too a little bit later. I just don't want them dumping them all at one time. They could. I honestly, going into earnings, I was talking to TMI about this a while ago. I thought they were going to really attack us around earnings, and that's exactly what they did. I think Rogue was there too when I was talking about that.
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
Are
I'm
you
still
going crazy
typing.
on Twitter right now, buddy?
I am a little bit, man. I'm sorry.
What do you say? What are you doing?
I'm not going crazy. I'm just, I'm
What's the
addressing the
dark
fool.
pool percentage? Let's see. I'll pull up the dark pool. Let me see if I
It's
can
been a long time coming.
Oh, I'm down to go for it. All right.
uh,
Dark pool volume data. Stock grid. Let's see. Oh wait, I couldn't find it on here last time. Yeah. We're gonna have to figure that out a little bit later. He's playing solitaire.
bro, I
No, he's
wish.
utilization is at about 94.5. Anyone listen to Bark earnings? I did not. I was listening to AMC. What do you think happens tomorrow? I think here's the thing, and this is one of the brilliant things that it really makes Adam Aaron one of the best CEOs that we could possibly have. He addressed the FUD along with the shorts in his earnings call. But you know what he did to counteract that? He agreed to go on CNBC and Fox News tomorrow. But guess what? Remember, CNBC was the news source that when Matt and Trey went on them, they really came after them and were not very open and willing to talk about the validity of the short squeeze thesis on AMC. So Adam had the bright idea to go on CNBC, I believe, at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, 30 minutes before the market opens, to basically have an interview. So he's kind of getting in front of any FUD or any misinformation that could come out about AMC's earnings report that could be spun in a negative way. So I don't think people really get that right now. That people are, or Adam Aaron is basically getting in front of everything by by going on CNBC. So that could really be a good thing tomorrow. He could come out and just basically reiterate everything that he said. We could see some more institutional buying. We could see retail investors get more confident and more conviction in their position. And we could see a pretty significant rally tomorrow. But at the same time, it's equally as possible that the shorts come out in full force and try to attack. But with Adam Aaron going on those news sites, I think that we're in a good spot. Is he being interviewed by Kramer? Let me look. I know Kramer said something about it. Let me take a peek. I will look at that right now. Jim Cramer tweeted, "Meme heaven. Adam Aaron delivers for the apes. What a quarter. You will have to hear him when he comes on Squawk Street tomorrow. Electric." That is what Kramer said. So I don't think Kramer is on Squawk Street. So I think Kramer's just mad money. I don't watch them though. Like the only times that I would ever watch like CNBC was like in the office that I was working in last summer. Had you said just published a hit piece against AMC? Oh, please send me that. I will rip it apart right now. Or I will do my best to rip it apart. So somebody please send me that. If there's a new FUD article, I will look at it. I won't say who it's from. I will just look at the points and say, "Hey, oh, cost to borrow went up. The cost to borrow minimum at one point today was about 0.5%. Now the cost to borrow minimum is about 1%, increasing."
Ooh.
Now that goes in line with the utilization going up too. Uh-oh, Rogue. We could be heading into interesting territory here.
Interesting territory.
Sean, can you hold on? Let me look and see if I can find it. All right. Sean, I just read the title. That is so stupid. Like, oh god. Okay, so here's the title. AMC posts narrower than expected loss. Okay, well, they beat earnings, you idiot. But CEO warns theater chain isn't out of the woods yet. Here's what he actually said. So, hey, idiots at all of these different news sources. He actually said, in short, AMC crushed it. He also said no victory laps are being taken and we're burning less cash. And he also said we see a light at the end of the tunnel. So, you dummies trying to get your clicks. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't want them to get their clicks. Yeah. Let's see. I think Ron is killing it. Amazing CEO and is one of the few CEOs of all the publicly traded companies that actually sees retail investors as co-owners of his company. Yeah, he sees us for what we are. Is it fair to speculate the squeeze can't happen until the pawn shop is in effect? Vic, yeah, it is. Because here's the thing. Now, when we see the say vote, I did see another article or another research piece that said, hey, with a 99% confidence interval, and this is somebody who is I think he was a PhD in the statistics field, so he's a very qualified, or he or she is a very qualified individual. The 99% confidence interval was 1.5 to I think 5.5 billion shares. So there's a 1% chance that the actual amount of shares is outside that range. But you can say with 99% confidence that the amount of shares could potentially be in that range. And then I'm pretty sure this individual did also account for all of the different things that we were all kind of discrediting the data for. Now, that's not discrediting the data in a bad way. It's just looking at it like, hey, we need to think about this and take a step back and really think about this data from a logical perspective. The pawn shop. So what people refer to as the pawn shop is that NSCC 803 and 010 rule, the controlled market crash rule, where they can post assets as collateral, receive cash, cover their positions, and then basically avoid those fire sales by all going and liquidating their position at once. So that's the pawn shop situation. All right, guys. We also have about 4 minutes until the after hours closes. At the current time, we have AMC at 35.47, up 4.94% in the after hours. Yeah, Sean, I saw it. I just looked at the article. I don't really want to give too much attention to the FUD articles because screw them, honestly. When does the say vote come out? We already saw the results of it. Yeah, everybody used to describe it like somebody was like on stream one night. They were like, "Oh, it's like a pawn shop, right?" And I was like, "Oh, it kind of is." How much interest at 1% on one shares it daily? It's yearly. So that rate that we're seeing as the cost to borrow is yearly. Ryan Sinclair says, "I'm here all night, baby, working all day and listening all day." That's awesome, Ryan. Yeah, we're gonna try to get some guests on tonight. I sent the link out to a bunch of people. We are most likely gonna get TMI back here in a little bit. We're gonna go more into the earnings because he took a bunch of notes too. So most likely he keyed in on a couple of different things than I keyed in on, and I keyed in on things that he might not have caught. So it's gonna be really good to go back and forth and compare notes on the earnings. Adrian, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Hi, do you think next earnings call more people will submit their votes and not be so scared? I think potentially if they decide to do one of those investor they take investor questions again. Will they? Probably. But we're going to have to see. All right, I just had to check on a little update there. AMC Ape Gang in the house. What's up, man? Kramer was desperate on CNBC, totally cracked up selling AMC. Yeah, screw them. I wasn't scared. I couldn't vote through my broker, Mumu. That's too bad. No, Rogue is handling some situations on Twitter. Can I zoom in a bit on the chart? Yeah. Yeah, so we've got 1 minute left. AMC at basically 35.60 in the after hours, up 5.33% in the after hours right now. 1 minute left till the after hours closes. Let's see. Broke VWAP. It did. I think the after hours VWAP is also different than the intraday VWAP. I think it switches over. 35.60. Let's see if we can hold. Less than a minute left. Let's see what we close at, guys. This is going to get interesting.
35.61.
And
go up.
35.61. I mean, come on now. We got less than a minute left. Let's see what happens. 35.60.
1 penny. 1 penny.
Come on, let's do it. 35.60 is what we closed at, guys. There we go. Got my thumbs up as well. Oh, thank you, Manny.
Damn.
35.60. There we go.
Oh, God.
All right, guys. That was an awesome after hours. We're going to keep this going. We've got about 2 hours left of the stream, too. And for all of you new people in here, we do something called Power Half Hour in the last 30 minutes of the stream. It's basically something that is just, we have a bunch of fun. So that's going to get really fun tonight. Not a penny, lol. Are the green candles tomorrow going to be Rogue height or STV height?
I don't know. We'll have to see. Probably STV hype.
Brendan says, great job with the coverage, guys. You've been going hard today. Just busted out the Kraken after dinner here, and I'll be right with you. Cheers. Brandon, awesome, dude. We're going to have some fun.
Right,
I love you, STV, sexy tall Viking. That's kind of weird, but thank you. Rich No Net Greenfield.
All right, I'm retweeting that, and I'm done.
You tweeted?
Yeah, I tweeted something. I mean, I'm always respectful when I post something, but someone needs to stay in their lane and not try to represent like a whole community behind them, and God, and not try to stir up some drama and be divisive. Luckily, someone caught the tweet before it was deleted, though, and regardless of it being on July 30th. But yeah, I think we're good. Or are you reading it? Oh my God, I did something to my back. Are you frozen? It's kind of creepy. Really creepy. That was freaking creepy. If you guys want to see whatever I was talking about, it's on my Twitter. But hey, what questions you got about the earnings call? What you got? Because obviously, he gone. He gone. Let's Oh wow, this is terrible. You know, it's crazy, guys. He's not going to be able to get back in here. Can I send out a link? Is it possible? I'm going to try to send this link to him. I don't know if it's going to work. But we'll try. We'll try. All right, I sent it to him. If he can join that and then I'm the host now, that'd be really weird.
All right. Am I back?
Did I invite you back?
Am I back?
You're back with no face. Wait, there you are.
All right, we're good?
Yeah. Are you the host again?
Yeah.
There's nobody the host. Did you join off of my my invite?
No. Hold up. Am I frozen still? Hold on.
Bro, there's a middle screen in between us, and I think it's just Kenny Griffin. There's a blank screen in front of us.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, can you guys hear Short the Vix?
Hold on. Am I just completely all right, we're good now. My bad, guys. That was weird.
All right, well, hey guys, I have my guest here, Short the Vix.
So I'm frozen on the one that I see, but on the screen I'm good. So if everything's good now, that's awesome.
You're good.
Very strange.
It's just, do you see the screen in between us?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to move so I can. Yeah, I think we're good.
You see the screen in between both of us though. There's me, and then there's a blank screen, and then it's you.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. I like can't.
It's Ken
Like,
Griffin,
look, I can
man.
move it here. Like that's very strange.
That's weird. That
Well,
was
thanks,
really
Restream.
odd.
Well, they must have not liked when I came after CNBC.
Oh my god! Hey, there's nothing actually there. It's just there's no one there on YouTube. If you watch not the restream. If you're watching on YouTube, it shows a blank space in between us.
Yeah, I see that. That's very strange. All right. Well, I think we're good now. I think a couple of people left. That's all right though. All right. Well,
It's
yeah, that was
maybe
weird.
it's Gary Gensler's workhorse. Maybe it's that. I don't know.
Rogue. Rogue. You wild boy. All right, we're back. Hold on. I'm gonna tweet it out
Hey,
again.
hey! Look at me.
I will. Hold
This
on.
is my stream now. Oh, did you see
my.
anything that happened after you left?
No, not really.
All right, perfect.
What'd you do?
I said
I
all
saw
the
you
hot
pop
words.
up on the big screen.
Yeah, I did. I said all the hot words.
No, you didn't.
I was like, that and this. Nah, I'm completely joking, but just joking.
All right.
That's
My bad,
kind of
guys.
weird.
I don't know what
though.
happened there.
Bro, you froze, and it kind of tweaked me out because you looked like very different,
Really?
like kind of distorted in a way, and it was kind of freaking me out.
They got me.
Rogue, who is your guest? Oh, this is Short the Vix, guys. If you're not following him, it's Short the Vix 1 on Twitter, and is it Short the Vix 1 on Instagram too? Okay, it's both. It's the same for both. And then obviously, if you're not subscribed to him, you should subscribe to him on YouTube.
Yeah, that
He
happened
puts out
before on
phenomenal
TMI stream.
content. I tell you what, puts out phenomenal content.
Thank you, Rogue.
Of course.
Ben Levine, thank you so much for another super chat, man. Like the smash button, everyone. Yeah, if you guys don't mind just hitting the like button. That was weird. Rocket Chet Stedman, thank you so much for a super. Rogue shorted STV's live like hedge funds refuses to give back. Yeah. Moon Gang says happy birthday, Vix and Rogue. You looked
do we have the same birthday?
Yeah. Is anyone
All
else
right.
streaming to TV and having problems? Every time I minimize the app, it stops the stream. Interesting. AMC is now a legit stock to own. I mean, in my opinion, for a while, it was a legit stock to own.
Basically, I think what he means is like fundamentally.
Oh,
it's
yes.
like for people that ride off fundamentals, which is normally like everyone in the stock market, they will see AMC as a buy now, I believe, because of that earnings call.
Babala says 1,000th like. Do I get a super chat? That's funny. Oh, what's up, AMC Vigilante? How you doing, man?
Where? Oh, there he is. What's up, my guy? Welcome to my stream.
All right, let's.
I'm having too much fun with this, just so you know.
I know. Adam Aaron went nuts tonight.
Someone said, now that Rogue is the host, he seems to be taking this more seriously. I took it more seriously. Well, I was first on Twitter, and then I took it more seriously because he was gone. Short the Vix was gone. I'm not going to leave him hanging.
Okay, Cindy, Pelosi's husband did not buy AMC. Pelosi's husband has had a position in a company called, or an investment firm called Alliance Bernstein for a while. Last quarter, when those 13F filings came out, Alliance Bernstein disclosed a position in AMC. So indirectly, Nancy Pelosi, through her husband, investing in Alliance Bernstein, has a position in AMC and has some exposure to the company. So it doesn't necessarily, like, this isn't new information. This is old. We've already covered this for a while.
Right. Actually, what did they buy in at?
That I'm not sure.
Because somebody was showing me something, I don't remember the actual date, but it said like 400,000 is what Alliance Bernstein bought into. But again, just like you were saying, just because even if I was like invested into them, that doesn't mean that I just bought that.
Mm-hmm.
It means that they bought it. I'm invested in them, and what it doesn't really like. You can't just keep on making connections, and it's like, oh, they're connected to this and this and this.
Right. Yeah,
It's like
Cindy.
half a
News
percent.
News says Pelosi's husband has AMC. If Pelosi's husband directly bought AMC, then yes, but the Alliance Bernstein stuff was a while ago. That is most likely getting recirculated, and we've already known about that, if that makes sense. So that's old news. STV, how are you feeling about the Yellen situation? Should she resign? It depends on if these were actions that occurred before or after or during she was in office. If they were in office, very bad. If they were after she was in office, not working with the government, then it doesn't really matter because it's like, what's she like? Where like it's just kind of how she's going to generate some more income. But if they were during her time in any government position, then yes, she should be removed. Rhode Island. Good to see you in here. Thank you so much for the super. Hey, fellas, what a day. Finally home from work with a beer, COD, and you fine apes. Congrats on a big day. Rogue Subaru Guru 33, COD, come get some.
Oh, was that a challenge?
Yellen is not going to resign. Yeah, not on her own volition.
Hey, Rhode Island, I'll have you know that I have Damascus. Okay, I have the Damascus skin. I just nerded out right there. Sorry.
Corey
you can go back to.
Corey says, I think the say vote says it all. 1,066 to 1,100 average shares per investor consistently over the last 2 weeks. Yeah. I think that does give us a lot of insight into where we are with the company.
100%.
Let's see. Bro, STV is going to have 100K subs real soon. Dude, that would be wild.
Ooh. What are
That
you at
would
right
be
now?
crazy.
Let's see what you're at right now.
64 or something, I think.
64.1.
Very nice. AMC didn't drop. It's up in the after hours. Dubs for days, 100%, man. We've closed at 35.60, up $1.80 in the after hours, up 5.33%.
You know what's funny? AMC, so you read that, right? You said, bro, STV is going to. He was talking directly to me because I'm the host. Oh, this is great. Someone said, huh? Isn't this Rogue Stream? This is Rogue Stream. This is correct.
Batshit says, if you don't follow STV, you're missing out. Batshit, thank you so much, man, for all the support. Has Ortex updated? Let's actually do an Ortex update. Let's see. Yeah. Refresh here. Nothing different on Ortex yet. Typically, we see the Ortex updates a little bit later in the night.
If you don't sub to STV, then F you. From Talladega Nights.
Just checking in. How was the earnings report? It was awesome. It basically said, hey, shorts, your short thesis is stupid. Your short thesis makes no logical sense anymore. That's essentially what I got from it. AMC, all of their growth in terms of basically every aspect of their business, yes, they're still down from the 2019 periods, but they're doing everything in their power right now to continually increase the fundamentals of their business at the current time, which is awesome.
Someone said, Rogue, you got to give us some analysis now since you're the host. I'm going to leave that to the expert. The expert to my left, past the invisible person between us. What did you just say? You said you're not. Oh yeah, my bad. You're the expert when it comes to like everything else.
Yeah.
And TMI is the expert when it comes to the TA. I got you.
Oh yeah. Damn SV, you got a solid lead on TMI right now. Think you'll hit 100K subs before him? I don't know, man. TMI's closing in on me. TMI puts out a lot of good stuff. He's streaming all the time. He's working hard. So who knows?
He really
Cindy
is.
Ogden, thank you so much for the super. Really, really, really appreciate that. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Cindy.
Wallace Frey. Thank you so much for the super chat. Who gets this? Question mark.
Are you saying that because Rogue is the host now? Well, I mean, technically it is still my channel, so technically I would still get it. But thank you so much, Wallace.
Listen,
If you want to
the only
donate
thing
to
that
Rogue, you
flips.
can do that as well.
No,
We
no.
did have some deal. Like Donnie would come in and donate and say, "Hey, use this to do this for Rogue," and then we would eventually.
The only thing that changed was the fact that I am over here and STV is over there.
I think I can rearrange that too.
We'll do it. I'm sure it's confusing a lot of people.
Oh, I just did it.
Boom. All right. Aren't you gonna ask me how my day's going?
I don't know. How is your day going?
Phenomenal. I had a great earnings call. The market's closed, so it's not as phenomenal as I would like. I'm glad you have your stream back.
I know, me too. That was really nuts for a minute.
I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta like.
It's still glitching out a bit, but it'll be all right.
I sent you a link. I didn't.
Government get most of it. Yeah.
I don't like if I send you a link. If I send you the actual link from this, like at the top, the URL, you wouldn't be able to join.
No,
right?
no, I was still in it the entire time.
Oh, okay.
He was in the middle, naked screen. I'm pretty sure that's Ken Griffin right here in the middle. This is Kenny G right here. You guys can see me doing that. It's Kenny G is in the middle. We got our guest. He's calling me right now. Yeah. You got to call me Keenan. Hello. Is this Ken Griffin? Oh, you're calling about my vehicle's extended warrant? Yeah, no.
What is going on with this thing?
SCV, this crazy boom boom candle man stole your show. He did, dude. I got tired of my wife making fun of my I lost it. Fun of my sense of direction, so I packed my things and right. Oh, well, that's interesting.
I broke my thing. I broke this freaking drawer. It won't shut.
That's not
so annoying.
Did you catch AA said executives will be required to hold a certain dollar amount of shares at all times?
Yes.
Not a certain number of shares. Yeah, I think it was 12 million was the number.
Yeah, it was. So he's bringing up a new policy that he is going to be bringing to the board of directors, and what he's going to try to do is exactly that. That and the fact that 8 years of his salary, I believe, is what he has to hold. So he's holding himself accountable as well as others, but right. Him more than others.
It doesn't look right now. Put Rogue back on the right. No. Marcus, you're one of those car warranty people that call me and ask that and tell me that my vehicle's warranty is extended, even though they don't have my information. People always call me and are like, "Your senior benefits have expired," and I'm like, "I'm 22."
Like, bro, I get that too. So. I get that too. I'm like, huh? Are you on something?
It was a certain amount of money equal to 6 years of salary that they need to hold in shares. Frodo, yeah, I do remember him saying that. Yes. Guys, can we see a spike tomorrow? 100%. Can you talk about FTDs? Did FTDs get covered today? It's possible, but I mean, we're not going to know. Like, it's very hard to tell if the FTDs actually got covered unless you're looking at the price action. But at the same time, when we have earnings today, we're going to see volatile moves. So, like, when we see the move on here for earnings, like, oops. So we saw up, down, and we were just kind of bouncing around at these levels before we started to rip, came down into the close. And then once the numbers came out, we absolutely ripped.
Wait, can you say that again? The up, down, up, down?
No, I cannot.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Because all I do is win.
Oh, God. You guys answer your phones? Yeah, I do. Sir, this is
Twitter.
A Wendy's.
I try not to be on Twitter that much.
Moon Yanks thinks we open at 70 tomorrow. That would be Wild.
That'd be phenomenal.
Rhode Island says, Richard, I own physical silver and I don't even know if I'm sad or excited that it's dropping. Rhode Island, there's something very interesting going on with gold and silver right now that we need to keep a lookout for. It should not be selling off the way it is. It's a very, very weird dynamic going on. My son asked me why bees stay in their hive in the winter. I smiled and answered, swarm. Nick, I didn't get that one. My dog just bought AMC, says Cindy. Woof. Nice.
A smart dog.
Mm-hmm. Since we know the format of the Q&A, I say for Q3, the number one question should be, can you say how many shareholders voted on this with how many shares counting to the question? Oh, Sean, that's a really interesting question to do.
So the literal question would be, hey, can you read how many shareholders voted on it and the shares that were accounted for?
That would be awesome.
Out loud.
That would be nuts. Let's see.
That'd be great.
Oh, it's swarm. Got it. Got it, guys. Sometimes I just, it doesn't click in my head right away. Yeah, Sean, that's a really good idea. Thoughts on odd lots? I haven't taken a deep enough look into it to have an opinion on it yet. So I haven't really seen okay, so here's the thing. Like the whole odd lots and payment for order flow stuff. The conclusion is that people want us as content creators to be able to direct people to do so the result of like, hey, this is bad, you should do this instead, it requires us as content creators to give direct financial advice, which we cannot do. So we can like kind of go through it and like tiptoe around those parts, but there's a really fine line for us at that point, where we can't tell people exactly what to do, which might end up being the conclusion of that due diligence. So that's why some of those things I try to stay away from. But the basic information of it, I usually just go over like the pros and cons, and then you guys can make your own decisions. We know the formats what we want, an announced figure. We got to work with the system. Sean, very, very smart idea. STV, did you notice AA said, in short, AMC crushed it? Yeah, I actually have that written on my notes. I didn't connect the dots, though, but that's pretty interesting. Holding and buying 7XX shares and adding, not effing selling. Clap. There you go. STV, serious question. What is your take on this run-up during after hours being hype on this shareholders meeting? Meaning, do you think we can maintain this based on all the positive news? So Eric, we went over this a little bit earlier, but what Adam Aron is doing tomorrow is incredibly smart. He's trying to get ahead of all of the FUD in the ways that these media sites can spin the news about earnings. We've already seen a couple of different news sources come out and say, hey, like, this is the FUD that's going on right now, or they're basically putting out the FUD. But what Adam Aron is doing is he's going on CNBC, I think at 9 a.m. Eastern, 30 minutes before the market opens, and is going to have a conversation about his earnings. That is so smart of him to do because, one, he's going to know the questions in advance, and he's prepared his answers for them. Now, it might be that one dude that has the picture with Kenny that is asking him those questions, but at the same time, who cares? It's just Adam Aron. Like that one dude on CNBC is not going to be able to say, he's not going to be able to like out-argue Adam Aron in terms of like the fundamentals of AMC, especially with what has come out after this earnings call today. Matt said there is no evidence to support odd lots. Yeah, I haven't looked at it, so that's why I don't really have an opinion on it right now. What are all these? Why is everybody saying one? Give a man a plane ticket and he will fly for a day. Push a man out of a plane. Oh my God, Nick, that was aggressive. Why are so many media sites bent on trying to drive down AMC? So I think we focus on the negative. Like there are like Benzinga is a good example. Like they're an aggregator of news. So what they do sometimes is they put out the bad news, the FUD articles, but they also put out the good news. Like when we pull up the news feed for AMC right here, like yeah, Benzinga has like published some bad articles, but where is it? Oh wow, this is hold up. Where is it? There was a right here. Why this former New York Stock Exchange trader bought AMC call options. If it gets going, we could see a big short squeeze. So they're kind of playing neutral, but they're also saying both sides of the argument. Now, in my opinion, there's not really a good argument against the squeeze. People will come out and say it's a movie theater, it's a dying business, streaming is going to take over. Well, from the earnings call that we've just seen, no, that's just incorrect. And the new deal that they've signed with Warner Brothers that gives like AMC the rights for 45 days to have the exclusive right to movies played in the theaters. Oh my God, is that some of the best news that we could have gotten? That was a FUD article too. Interesting. I didn't take a look at it, but the headline was good. Maybe that was a little clickbait to try to get people to read some bad stuff about AMC. Yeah, at the same time though, who cares what the news the news platforms have to say? Like honestly, why do we care? It doesn't matter to us at all. Benzinga was the first media that gave Matt a platform. Interesting. I thought it was Fox. I mean, they crush it every single time they go on. So let's see. Cheers for Adam Aaron ushering in a new era of CEOs. Retail is the future, and other CEOs, you're on notice. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Adam Aaron, I think, is setting a really good example for other CEOs. Because honestly, if you can have a relationship with your investors like Adam Aaron has, you're gonna be able to build a larger community of people that like are more convicted on owning shares of your company. And that just benefits the company in the long run. Like, yeah, we know exactly what Adam Aaron has to gain from like having us apes behind him. He's going to be able to offer more shares at a higher price. He's going to be able to raise more money for the company, which he's already done. And it enables him to increase the fundamental value of the business. That's it. We know what he's in it for. But again, he also has a lot of shares. So if the squeeze happens, he may not be able to completely profit on the squeeze. Honestly, I don't think he's going to be able to sell a lot of those shares because remember, he said he's going to lock up a lot of those for a significant period of time, which I think is it's a good move for for publicity, but at the same time for him personally, like I would like him to be able, like when we squeeze, I would like him to be able to sell some shares. Wouldn't you guys? Like for the amount of good things that he's done for this company, I would want him to benefit financially if we are. I mean, the company will. He's probably going to get a really great bonus at the end for the amount of shares that the company's going to be able to sell eventually, or with those 46,000 shares that he's going to be able to dump at really high prices. But I don't really know. I'd have to look into that deal more to see if he would be able to sell shares. I wouldn't really be thrilled by that. Cindy, thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to all you guys sending in the super chats. You guys are awesome. You guys don't have to do that, and it really means a lot. Cindy says, my Maltese Sonny made me buy more AMC. He is my boss. Cindy, that's very cool. Let's see. What's overlooked is Warner Brothers doing that deal validates theaters' profitability too. Michael, 100%. That deal is honestly, there's so many good things about this earnings report that you have to keep in mind. Mainly fundamentally for the company, like AMC right now is increasing their value for shareholders fundamentally. Like the value creation that they're participating in right now is awesome. But there's also the squeeze aspect. So creating a better fundamental company, let's say now the fundamental value of AMC is $45, $50 a share. Let's just say that's what it is. I've shown you guys that based on the potential free cash flow models that it could be valued $73, I think it was. So that's a very similar thesis to why people were getting into AMC back in January, February, March, and even April. That, okay, well, yeah, this potential squeeze play is imminent and it could potentially get up to these wildly high numbers. But on the off chance that it doesn't, even if it gets back to its fundamental value, we still make a killing on our initial investment. So that could be a recirculation, a full circle to where we are now, where, AMC is really doing everything they need to do in order to increase their value. Increasing the value means that the stock price will most likely increase. So if the fundamental value is higher than where the stock is currently trading at right now, then it would be considered undervalued and more institutions and retail investors would be more willing to go into the stock. Is that deal exclusive to AMC? Because that gives a huge edge over Cinemark and Regal if so. Moo, I would have to look into it. I would have to read in depth to their earnings report. I believe it is at the current time, but I do not know for sure. Either way, if it's going to be shown in theaters exclusively with AMC being the largest theater, it's going to benefit them the most anyway. Don't forget Disney being sued by SJ and Emma Watson for streaming releases. Yep. Today's earnings call going to trigger FOMO buying for AMC this week. NUFO, very possible. It is very possible that happens. Yeah, Adam Aaron did basically tell us that he's diamond handing as well. AMC and GameStop partnership would be such a punch in the throat to short sellers. Antics, I agree with you. And I think it's very possible. I also think they're already working on that. Just because of what Adam Aaron said in the two different parts of his response to the GameStop thing. The first one, he was very quick to answer. He was like, we're on it. That suggests that he's already been working on it. Now, the second time he said, oh, yeah, we'll reach out to them, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, you just said that you're already on it. Very interesting. STV getting better at ignoring us. Pushing, I am. I saw what you guys were talking about. It's not power half hour yet. We got about an hour till that. Seriously, how is it that Citadel is never on the news? I mean, they are. We've seen, it just doesn't get blown out of proportion because they are facilitating the vast majority of trades in the market. They are the largest, they are one of the largest, if not the largest market maker in our markets. I'm pretty sure they are the largest. Was that a pump and dump today? Not at all. That's an earnings reaction right there. That's a classic earnings reaction. Up, comes down, consolidates, and then we see what happens in the after hours or in the pre-market and when the market opens tomorrow. Jim Cramer says you can't criticize Citadel no matter what. Yeah, well, guess what? Jim Cramer doesn't control what I get to say on here. Jim Cramer can come on here and try to tell me what I can say. Wouldn't it be funny if I tried to get like Rich Greenfield, Gasparino, and Kramer on here just like for separate interviews? I think that would be hilarious. Be like, hey, you want to talk to some college kid about a meme stock? Like, come on, do it. You won't. That would be awesome. What is the short interest today? Did it go down by a lot? Let's take a look. We got to take a look and see if the short interest changed. Oh, I think it did change. It actually, I think it went up. I think it was 16.11 before. Now we have utilization at 94.51. Oh, okay. So the borrowed change of shares, I think it was at 900,000 before. Now it's at a net return of 245,000. So more shares were borrowed than were previously shown on Ortex. So now the current short interest is a percentage of the free float, 16.24%. So it's possible that utilization continues to go up. Let's get Adam on here. Adam goes on Trey's channel. Long on Vix versus Kramer. The real Mr. Pipe, if you start spamming, I'm going to have to time you out, dude. So don't spam.
Yo.
What's up, dude?
think I messed up my back, so I'm probably gonna go lay down.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. Maybe it
Let's
was
see.
those
If you
jumping
leave, the
push.
stream might crash. Let's see what happens.
Will it?
No, I don't think so.
Did you leave? Wait.
No, no, it's still me. It's still my stream.
You can.
Yeah, I think we're
Can
gonna
you
get
kick me
PMI
out
in
of the
here in a
stream?
little bit.
If you can still actually.
Oh no,
control
Ro,
the
you're
stream?
not the you're not the host. You would have to be able to like log into my restream. You're good.
Okay, but you. All right, I'm gonna go lay down.
All right,
Take it
buddy.
easy. Great day. Great day.
Great day. Utilization needs to go up for them to buy their shorts back. Arturo, I would agree with you. When utilization goes up, it leads for a higher potential for one of those forced share recalls. Rhode Island, thank you so much for the super chat. AA equals pocket aces equals pocket rockets. I'm pretty sure there's another term of what pocket rockets mean, but yeah. The blockchain news, in my opinion, was potentially the most important for a possible catalyst for the squeeze. I think there is more to it, but AA couldn't say. What do you think? I would have to agree. I think he said there was going to be more announcements about it coming in the future. So that's going to be really cool to see what type of revenue they're going to be able to bring in from that. I mean, Tesla did it, Tesla bought Bitcoin and then they dumped it. All right, you're getting timed out. Bye-bye. These guys say the hedge funds do not have to cover synthetics. I don't think they know what they're talking about. Alrighty. Yeah, and then keep throwing your questions in here, guys. We're gonna be on here for a while. Again, we're gonna try to get some more people in here. Can they work with the GameStop NFT team? I don't think they would, because that's like their NFT dividend that we all expect. And remember, AMC is not going to be able to pay a dividend for a while, so it's just not in the cards for now. This is the last stream I can chat in. Oh no, Doc, you're good. Good show, good day. Thank you. Thank you. STV, this weekend I watched The Big Short and Margin Call. Great movies. Guys, I'm a kind of a weird person. I used to watch The Big Short and just let it play when I was falling asleep. I've watched that movie so many times. Oh, the mods are working overtime today. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thoughts on T plus 35 FTDs this week? We could have seen some effect of the T plus 35 today when we saw that run up, but at the same time, we're never going to really know for sure. I think there also is another day tomorrow for T plus 35, because a lot of people were saying that they missed a bank holiday or 4th of July. When I counted, it was Friday and Monday, but again, sometimes I mess up counting things. I can calculate some things really quickly, but some very simple things I end up messing up quick. But I do think that it is possible that there is another T plus 35 tomorrow. But again, the T plus 35 is either neutral or bullish. We have seen the T plus 35s be skirted and they've meant nothing. Yeah. Oh, dude, I've seen The Big Short a million times. I wrote down a list of all of the people I hate on a piece of paper, but my roommate used it to roll a blank. Now he's high on the list of people I never want to talk to again. Nick, that's pretty interesting. Keep seeing that people's orders are getting harder to fill or not fill at all. I've heard that for people directly routing to the exchange. Let's see. Oh my God, my dog is freaking out upstairs for some reason. The coolest thing announced on the earnings call was that they now accept BTC 100%. I bet they have an 8 mascot one day. He did say no to the 8 mascot. Vix, you're actually dreaming this whole last year asleep with the big short on again. Oh, that would be crazy. They won't be accepting BTC until the end of the year, I think. Yep, correct. They said by the end of the year, they should have the Bitcoin rolled out. And that was for online orders, remember. So like I don't think there's gonna be a mechanism for them to accept Bitcoin in the theater if you want to go in. It would just be for the online purchases. Yeah, he did not seem too upbeat about the mascot idea. It like what Ben said earlier, it was an easy win for him, but like he's not he just didn't seem like he was up for it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, he's probably not too involved in the marketing team, so he's not going to want to make a decision that's going to be like, "Oh yeah, we're going to do this," and then get held to it by retail. Because remember, we own either all or more of the company, or at the minimum, a vast majority of the shares. So he doesn't want to upset retail at all. He wants to keep us happy. He wants to keep his executive team happy. He's battling a lot of things here. The big tall, the STV story. I'm not that tall. Anyone know Adam Aaron's number? I need to speak with him about the stock price. I don't. What did he say about AMC GME merch in theaters? He said he would be open to merchandise, but at the same time, he thought that it would be a big task to accomplish. I disagree. There are a lot of different platforms that if he were to just talk to a company, be like, hey, this is the amount of volume that we're thinking that we're going to push. We're not going to pay for the inventory upfront. It'll be like a pay as we go structure. There are many different avenues that he can take for that. Yeah, I've heard AMC did have somewhat of a mascot. I mean, the company has been around 100 plus years without a mascot. We're mostly just here for a swing trade. I think a lot of people are, but I think that, like me personally, I'm gonna always own some AMC shares. Oh yeah, also AMC Vigilante is like 6'6". He's the tallest AMC YouTuber. That's why I say I'm not that tall, because there's a lot of people that are much taller than me. Have an online store. Yep, he can do print on demand. That's exactly what I'm referring to. Drop ship it. Exactly, guys. See, you guys are smart. Maybe GME is better suited to handle the merch logistics. Maybe. I actually have to go to a GameStop soon to buy something. Let's see. What has 5 toes and is not your foot? My foot, says Nick. Nick's dropping all the dad jokes tonight. Shout out to Nick. Sean says, I think that's a bad call. Sean, are you talking about the merch or the mascot? I think the merch is a good idea for revenue because I think everybody would buy it up. It wasn't a mascot per se, but it was an animated character they used to use in the pre-movie skits. Interesting, Frodo. What's your price for tomorrow? Whatever AMC wants to do. Vix, can you break down how the dividend will work according to Adam regarding the financial situation of AMC? Okay, so I did this a little bit earlier, but essentially what it is like, think if you owe a debt to somebody else, but you then want to go out and buy a Lambo or make a really large charitable donation. If you went and out and bought that car or made that really large charitable donation, the person that you owe debt to is going to be like, what are you doing? Like, you owe money to me. Why are you spending this money when you're supposed to be paying the debt to me? That's a similar situation that AMC has with its debt right now. So they're the people that they owe money to are going to be like, you got to keep paying us, or whatever the premium is, or whatever their deal is. That he made it sound like that they can't offer a dividend due to the way that their debt is structured. Like, you can potentially offer a dividend if you are in debt. It's just like no company is really going to do that, if that makes sense. Sean says, I think this day and age, he was smart not getting caught up with an ape as a mascot. It could have been negative connotations for FUD and boycotts. Not a wise idea. Glad AA skillfully dodged that without. I think there's a second message coming. Yeah, Sean, I think that was smart of him. After the squeeze, we should vote those shares in. There's also an argument to vote those shares in now. because they could pay off their debt. Then they could offer the dividend, which the shorts would then have to pay. It would then expose potentially how many naked or synthetic shares are out there, and then we would then potentially theoretically have the squeeze. So that is the argument for taking that short-term hit with the dilution. Let's see, holding 1,600 shares till they cover the Supreme. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. There aren't more buys than sells. That's impossible. You can't buy a share without having somebody sell it to you. He said minimum for a dividend would be a year. Could this imply debt-free in a year? It's possible. It is very possible. Let's see. He's down for GME. I have a feeling it's possible tournaments ran in theaters. Boom Boom Candle. Yeah, I think he's already in talks with GameStop. Just by the way he answered the question, and I just think that he already is in talks with them, if that makes sense. I had 1675, was almost 100% of my portfolio, then started losing some day trading. Evol, it happens, man. It happens. I would have voted to issue new shares. Yeah. Can the hedge fund cover 50% and keep kicking the can for another year? Most likely, if they cover 50%, the stock is going to go high enough where they're going to be like their broker and the people that who they are levering up with are going to be like, no, we can't have this. Aaron and Cohen have been bombarded by retail about it. Totally agree. STV, they have talked already. Yeah, they definitely have. That's my speculation right there. He mentioned looking into showing different sporting events if they could get the rights to it. That would be amazing. Yeah, he mentioned collegiate and professional sports. Let me pull it back up again. He said concert movies, esports, sporting events, pro and collegiate sports, gaming. Epic Games CEO is also on the board of AMC. He mentioned looking, yeah. Vigilante, anyone you want, man. The mascot should be Kenny's wife. That is aggressive. I think he's divorced. I think he's a bachelor now. The guy who stole my diary. Oh, well. Nick, that was another dad joke, I think. I had no idea they had NFL a couple of years ago. That should hopefully be an easy flip. Yeah, Adrian, that would be awesome for them to get the NFL involved. Speaking of hoodies, STV, I know. I gotta create a mod discount code. I could do that very soon. Imagine if they teamed with colleges for lectures, daytime business. Yeah, they could. At the same time, though, if like I wouldn't want to, like I'm a college student, I wouldn't want to have to travel off campus to an AMC theater to take my classes, if that makes sense. And most likely there's not like an AMC theater on a campus. Some colleges, I think mine does have a theater in like the student union. Do you think it's a good idea to sell off most of your portfolio before this impending correction? Robert, you got to do what feels right to you. I can't really direct you on what to do. You got to look at the information that I and other people are presenting and then make your own decisions based on that. Or not based on that, but do your own research. Are you diversified or are you all in on AMC and GameStop? I mean, I don't really talk about like, well, I mean, I'm pretty much all in. I mean, I have other like positions and like set aside account that like is not for like just me like trading, but pretty much yes. All of like the money that I have made is in AMC and GameStop. Imagine March Madness with full access weekly or daily pass with food and drink passes. That would be insane. Your college has a theater? Yeah, it does. I'm like pretty sure it has a movie theater. Oh, I shorted college, but I'm here now. Yeah. Have you taken any interest in BlackBerry? So the thing about the other squeeze plays is that I think the community behind AMC and GameStop are really one of the things that makes the squeeze plays like really solid. And the fact that these other squeeze plays don't, like, yeah, they could have significant price run-ups, but with the amount of people looking at AMC and GameStop, in my opinion, AMC and GameStop are the two big kahunas. Vigilante, your college didn't have stairs? That's rough. I'm from Canada and couldn't do it on mine, but I only have 105. So, hey, if you own one share of AMC or 70,000 or above, you matter just as much to this movement. Like everybody matters. How did the compute? Thoughts on? Yeah, I don't know. Regardless of fundamentals and pandemic resurgence, AMC can squeeze anytime as long as we continue to buy and hold. Correct. Nufo, yeah, I mean, pretty much. It just all depends on when the shorts decide they're going to cover. There could be an outside event that forces them to cover, or it could be the shorts like thinking, okay, this has gone too far. We need to get out of this position. Let's see. All I heard from the meeting was buy and hold. I mean, yeah. When I was in college, oh my God, somebody threw a dead skunk at your car? That's not fun. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna be right back real quick. Just give me a minute. This is just gonna take me 1 minute to go figure out. All right, we're back. My dog was freaking out about something. Were you guys going crazy in the chat while I was gone? You wild people. No, I didn't shart myself. No, my dog was freaking out. SV, what exactly do you think will happen with AMC and GameStop? Imagine if they merge. I don't really know. That's pretty speculative. We'd have to see. I literally went upstairs to see what my dog was barking at. I get antsy when my dog barks and I don't know what's going on. Like, there have been times where I just, like, I'll do wild things when, like, I think, like, we won't get into it. Let's see. No, oh my god. There is a Twitter account that's Shart the Vix, which is funny. SCV trying to find the dog's phone number, but still doesn't have caller ID. Nick. Guys, you can make all the Shart jokes you want. Nicholas says, Vix, what an earnings call today. Wow, this makes apes that have been in since January like me so pumped. The short thesis looks illogical more and more by the day. Smash that like, get pumped for tomorrow. Nicholas, thank you so much. Yeah, this was a awesome day for AMC. Let's see. No, I don't get. Oh my god. No, it's no. I'll just be like, here's the thing. I'll just be like, oh, one time. Okay, here's the one time. Like, because they were like, it for some reason, people were like coming and like breaking into cars for a while. And one time when okay, never mind. One time when I was at home, what ended up happening was I hit the switch or the alarm button on my keys. So my car alarm started going off. So I ended up running outside with I don't want to say what it is, but it was like a protective device. I was just running around like, if you're trying to break into my car, like in the middle of the night. Okay, never mind. Guys, it's not. No, 9:30 is power half hour. Vix, if AMC moved violently to the upside, would market makers hedge or just let it rip to infinity? Market makers would have to hedge a lot of those calls. Yeah, it was definitely pepper spray. I was just running around with pepper spray. Yeah, that's a little personal story there that I just run around with pepper spray outside. Definitely was pepper spray. We got a long way to go till 9:30, guys. Yeah. Yeah, it turns out that I literally just leaned on my sink and hit the car alarm, and I'm an idiot. That's mainly what happened. This one time at band camp. Yeah. Oh, also, so this comment, I hope AMC has the same runs as STV. Sometimes I do actually have to run and go to the bathroom. But STV, did you see Stonko Tracker? Let's look. What specifically on Stonko Tracker you want to look at? Let's see. Daniel, what specifically on Stonko Tracker do you want to look at? I have it up. Just let me know what you want to see. Oh, interesting. Supermom, what? Was it the GameStop account? Let me look, because that would be very interesting if it was the GameStop account. I think they said something about PG-13 a while ago. That might have been the Ryan Cohen tweet, though. Let's see. Do I need a pee bottle too? I mean, yeah, usually when I leave, I have to go to the bathroom. And then Rogue will come on or TMI will just be hanging out. Nick, these dad jokes are getting wild, man. You guys are nuts. Okay, so we have about 32 minutes until power half hour. Let's see what happens. SCV, have we made it back on the threshold list yet? I will take a look right now. We actually won't know until about another minute, Eric. Typically, it comes out at 9. So we're gonna have to wait on that one. Yeah, pretty soon over the next month, I'm gonna go make a purchase at GameStop. So I'm gonna support those guys too. What does power half hour mean? I mean, it's kind of like over the last couple of minutes, we've kind of like done a little bit of power half hour. It's more of like when me, TMI, Rogue, and a couple other people get on. It's like you guys always say wild things in the chat, and we just read them and have fun. Vix, any word on Trey's thoughts on earnings, or should we be expecting something coming up? Yeah, Trey's definitely going to put out his thoughts on earnings. I mean, most likely, if you check his Twitter, he's probably tweeted about it. Let me take a look. Nope, nothing from Trey yet. But I mean, if you guys want to hear Trey's thoughts, you just got to be patient. Hey brother, do you know why the bids and asks are marked as TLSA, not NSDQ, every time it pops up on bids and the price drops significantly? I have screenshots if you are interested. Mural, I think that's might be how you pronounce your name. Send me those screenshots to my Twitter DM. Does anyone know when the debt ceiling issue would be looked at or resolved? I'm pretty sure October is when everybody would be thinking that like a default would come, but I highly doubt the United States will default on their debt. I think downgrade is much more likely if they're unable to pay their existing debt. So the key word to keep a lookout for in the nude is downgrade risk. United States credit gets downgraded. When that happens, the market usually freaks out. Ben Levine, thank you so much for another super chat, man. I think exchange reported short interest comes out tomorrow. Could be interesting. Ben, very interesting. I think it might as well. Honestly, though, I thought we got that last week. Yeah, July 26th. Ben, I think we have to wait another week for that. I could be wrong, though. But let's wait and see. Thank you so much for that super, man. Reverse repo was close to 1 trillion again. Yep. Vix, I was referring to the amount of calls now outweighing puts by 4,000. Okay, yeah, we can look at that. Option data for, yeah, I mean, that's not, okay, so here's the thing. When calls run in the money, in order to hedge those calls, you need to buy shares of stock because when you sell calls, you have a negative delta position. And so you have to you have to hedge with a positive delta position. With puts, it's different. So when puts run in the money, you have to short the underlying stock in order to hedge the puts that you sold. But when the stock runs up, you no longer need those hedges on, so you unhedge them and then you buy back those short-term shorts in order to hedge those puts that you sold. Ashraf, I think we have become immune to the FUD. No one can stop us unless we turn on each other. I agree. July 26th, August 2nd, and August 9th. Ben, interesting. That would be really cool. I thought it was 2 weeks. I could be getting the dates mixed up though. So yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see tomorrow. Yeah, this has been an awesome day, guys. This is one of the best days that we have seen, in my opinion, fundamentally for AMC ever. Oh, okay, that explains some of the bullish activity outside us eating up dips. Yeah, Daniel, definitely. Let's see. Threshold list. All right, let's check. Has not been updated yet. Check out the puts for GME this week. Let's take a look. Oops, that's AMC. So looking at GameStop, I do not look at GameStop's option chain as much as I do AMC's. Um, so I don't know like the historic, like what is high and what is low for GameStop's option chain. These numbers could be very high right now, but the thing is that one of the reasons why we see more volatility on AMC's like underlying stock price versus GameStop is due to the amount of options that are able to be bought by retail investors on AMC versus GameStop, because GameStop is trading at a higher price. It has more implied volatility baked in, meaning that retail investors are going to be only able to buy less contracts. So when the market makers have to hedge, they have to hedge less shares. So it wouldn't necessarily affect the price as much as we see on AMC. SCV, what could you possibly have left to learn at college about the economy? You should be teaching some of those classes. I mean, what they teach you is like how to calculate the price of a bond in like different circumstances and like the stuff that you really don't have to know. So I'm gonna have to do that, but we'll see. I mean, I'm still gonna be pumping out content to you guys. We're definitely gonna be doing one video a day when I go back to school. The only thing is that like if I have exams and stuff, it's gonna be hard to do the night streams sometimes. I love the night streams. But sometimes I'm not gonna be able to do them, which sucks, but it's gonna have to happen. But yeah, we're still gonna be at it. I think on the days that I won't be able to do the night streams, I'll try to make a second video for you guys about something. Oh, you meant August 20th. All right, let's look. Yeah, that's a lot of puts. But remember, totally not the FBI. When we look at monthly options expiration dates, we typically see a higher amount of volume and open interest. AMC merch should be sold at GameStop. That would be hilarious. How bullish are you on AMC for the rest of the week? Options/calls wise, not financial advice. I mean, I've entered into a couple of positions like today and last week. I'm not going to say what they are. But yeah, I mean, right now with the movements, with AMC's options right now, it's very hard to make a bunch of money anymore on them. It's more to like, oh, we have an event coming up. I just saw AMC's earnings as a really good opportunity for me to trade earnings like I typically do. Pushing, getting wild in here, buddy. I just keep going back to Tesla Q2 earnings and try to tank after crushing them, but then they followed the following week they killed it. I'm managing expectations. TMI in the chat. Yeah, you were in a couple of positions in KC as well. I mean, since you know that, I think you would be involved in that too, wouldn't you, buddy? Like, I think if TMI knew what kind of positions I was in, he would have been involved in those positions, right? We got a couple of minutes left for power until power half hour. We were doing awesome. Oh, camera guy knew it. Yeah, that's gonna be new content for me and TMI's OnlyFans. Yeah, we had a little bit of technical difficulties in here earlier. TMI, my stream just got a little clapped, but we figured it out. We're back. Can we get some opening price predictions for tomorrow? I mean, the fact that Adam Aaron is going on CNBC in particular before the market opens, it's just getting ahead of all of the FUD that they're going to try and spread about AMC's earnings. Uh-oh, I heard the special noise. Ooh. What's up, TMI?
Nothing much, buddy. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Wait, hold on a second. Do I see two screens?
Dude, my whole restream is completely glitched out right now.
Oh, dude, no.
Yeah.
Wait, this is what you do. Copy this link into a new tab.
Yeah.
and then go to that new tab, go into it. Two things will pop up. You'll hear everything twice. Are you in it?
Oh, hold on. Don't say anything.
Just close the old one. Perfect. Now you're back. How's that?
Can you say something again?
Mic check, mic check.
Oh, hold on. This is glitchy.
There we go.
Oh, now the screen's all jacked up.
Yeah, because it'll take away the screen because you're like a new user.
There we go.
Sound better?
No, we still have that one open slot.
What is that open slot about? Oh, that could be Rogue. Is Rogue still here?
No, hold on. We're seeing something weird on the Oh, no, we're back. We're good. Dude, it was really weird. All of a sudden, I was hanging out in my YouTube studio, and then all of a sudden, Rogue just flashed big on the screen, and I was like, "What the heck happened there?"
Rogue hacked you slowly but surely. He's like, watch
Yeah,
this.
we were crushing it too, and then all of a sudden, I just got the hedgies got me.
That's the worst. The boogeyman comes to get you every time. Yeah, I saw you. Yo, you were pumping. I tuned in just for a few minutes.
Oh,
I was eating
thanks to
dinner. I
you,
was just
buddy.
like,
You threw a lot of those people over.
it was a good time. But I don't know. We'll figure out a way to keep the party going. Because like I wanted to come right back, and I was just like, I'm just gonna burn out. But
Yeah,
the earnings call, man, that was freaking amazing. I'm still in awe.
I know. We got to compare notes at some point. I'm probably gonna re-listen to it again tomorrow. At some point.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same. I'm probably gonna do that. Maybe in between the morning streams,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe listen to it later on tonight. I still have to do some cleaning up around here, so maybe I'll just do both at the same time.
Gotcha.
I hate when Rogue gets big on my screen. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa.
Dude, totally not the FBI is always coming in with the good jokes. Sometimes they're super borderline, but they're always good.
How do we end off the after hours? Decent.
3560 up 5.33%.
Nice. Absolutely beautiful.
Very solid.
So I definitely did. No, I think I played it right. So can I say what I got?
You can
I guess
say what you did. I wouldn't say what you specifically got.
Okay.
Because
So
I know the first one, you can just say what the next step that you did was.
okay. So I had call options. Like I bought call options on the dip. Last time there was one,
Yep.
which was I think it was Friday of last week. I think I
Gotcha.
bought it. Yeah, I think I bought it Friday of last week on the dip before in between streams. Or wait, I think it was like the last. Anyways, I'm not gonna say exactly when. Those were in the money today early. Got out of those ones, waited for another pullback, and then got back some longer ones for the following Friday.
Gotcha.
That were almost in the money after hours after this run up here. So I was overjoyed with this little push up here, but then it pulled back naturally. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling real solid.
Boom boom candles is a 100th end of the month. Oh
There
man,
we
I would
go.
love
That would
that.
be solid. Buddy S says, yet another big coffee on me. Keep doing what you do. Thanks, STV. Buddy, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Also, this kind of just like clicked to me at one point in the stream that the fact that AA is going on CNBC at 30 minutes before open tomorrow is so smart because they've
Okay,
already
is
tried
that
to put out
confirmed?
FUD articles.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah. One of them is definitely at 9.
So he's gonna go on Fox probably at 2:55, and then he's gonna be on maybe on Fox he'll be on early. No, he'll be on late. That's where the money is. Have him on
That's where
2:55.
Kane was at.
Everyone tunes in at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Like my dumbass was today, and then kept going back and forth. Like, oh, Keenan's on? No. Keenan's on? No. Keenan's on?
Yeah.
So he's on right before Power Hour, and he's on right before Market Open. This guy's killing it.
Yeah, there's already been some FUD articles getting put out. I read the title of one to everyone, and I was like, listen, guys. And then I just went through my notes. I was like, this part of the title, false. This part of the title, false. This one, false. I was like, come on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's nuts. It is nuts. Hold on a second. I need to figure. I need to get back to your live. There we go.
Uh,
I like looking at the live chat on YouTube, and then I'll
yeah, it's hard to
stop
look at it
restream.
on Restream
Mm-hmm.
because it goes away. Tuma Time says, any thoughts on the days to cover for AMC? Let's take a look. Days to cover. I mean, it's staying pretty flat. I'd have to take a deeper look into it. TMI, any thoughts on that?
Sorry, what was the question?
Any thoughts on the days to cover for AMC?
What's it at right now? Are you looking at it?
Let's see, where is it? 0.61.
So, no, I don't pay that too much mind because it's just an equation, right?
Yep.
It's just like the amount of shares that are out compared to the volume, compared to what like if they were to immediately start covering with the consistent volume over the last 3 days, something like that,
Mhm.
3 days, 30 days. No, shoot. What's the time for the equation? Days to cover. I think it's last 3 days or last week or okay, whatever it is. It's incorrect. This is not the same situation as a normal play.
Right.
Right? Because you can do what you want by trading the same shares back and forth, but that doesn't really replicate the days to cover. In regards to the 20% of shares that are on loan, it's like no.
And it's just the report. It's going off of the numbers that are reported, so it's most likely much higher than that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess it's only 85% of the market data for one if it's coming off Ortex.
Right.
And then two is like who's selling? I didn't sell it at 70 at 72. Like
Who's
yeah,
selling
let's see,
now?
if you want to get to 72 in the next day and a half, okay, cool. I'm sure there'll be some paper hands who will let you cover, but that's just going to knock it down 0.1.
Right.
It's not going to be going down, anything significant. So we shall see. TMI, if you don't mind, would it be okay if I could please have my girl back? Yeah, man, no problem whatsoever. Believe, excel, achieve. Just do me a favor and let me know which one is yours.
And then let me know, TMI, which one is his.
Oh, okay, cool. Not to get disrespectful with anyone that's here right now. That's just a joke. Just a little joke. It's a little early for that joke, I guess.
Yeah, 14 minutes early. Utilization is looking too good. Yeah, it is. I mean, 94.5 is good, but we need like 98 plus.
Yeah, we're in a different market now. Like in January, if I signed 90 plus on a stock, I would be like, whoa.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? And now I'm kind of like, there's probably like 15 stocks like currently with 95 plus utilization. Okay, let's see here. What are we looking at? I'm just pulling up Ortex right now.
Where were you guys for Wes's live stream the other night? I didn't know he was live streaming. He
Neither
didn't
did
tell us.
I didn't know he. I watched I watched his live stream in twice in double speed.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
So
just
I can
didn't
like
know. I
skim
would have
through it.
popped in if I knew.
I know he did. You know what? He's such a genuine guy. He didn't even like shoot people a link. He's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go live and just chill with my wife and just talk to the apes. Like he's chill.
I shot the link in a couple of our group chats today, but I don't think they see those.
Bro, no, there's no way they see those.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, if it's not like a text or a phone call,
Yeah.
no. Like we will because of the size of our platform, but if you multiply your platform times 50 or times 80, it's like it's nuts.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm like after I get this call, I'm gonna get back to messages so people don't kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that too.
Liar! You don't even get back to my messages.
That's not true.
I'm just kidding. TMI, my girl's name is Gary Gensler. Just tell him to DM.
Oh, bloop bloop.
Bloop.
Oh, Mr. Boom Boom Candles.
Mr. Boom Boom Candles. Yeah, I'm in bed now because my back.
Can you explain why the volume is expected to be low before the short squeeze? Yeah, sure, not a problem whatsoever. Is there factual, like I can give you my opinion on this, but is there factual evidence behind this statement, behind this answer?
We gotta say it first.
No. Okay, I was just I'll put my POV out there, but I didn't know if there was like a factual response. Like technically, before they cover, they can no longer use the algorithms anymore. They can no longer do this, or this is shut down, or they slowly shut things down one by one by one. In my opinion, it's simple as this: before the short squeeze would actually happen in regards to a dip in volume, they just start turning things off.
Right.
Like it's the shift from I'm trying to kill you to I'm trying to retreat. And that shift, that significant drop in volume is what we would note. Like we will eventually see what volume should actually be like. Volume should actually be like 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 10 million a day, maybe. Like that's what volume should actually be.
Yeah. I think we're gonna. I mean, the volume when we actually start to squeeze is gonna be like billions in a day.
Oh, but for sure, for sure. It already got to billions before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they cut it
back
off
in
at
January.
1.2 that one day. Then when
Yeah,
they
I
turned
think
off the buy button.
yeah, we're gonna end up seeing like double-digit billions. Like after
Ooh,
that shift, we'll see some huge freaking numbers. That's gonna be a huge signal for me.
are you guys both on your setups right now? Well, Short the Vix, you are.
Yeah.
STV, are you on yours?
Wait,
STV. TMI,
what?
are you on yours?
What do you mean setup?
Are you like at your computer?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bro, I want you both to do something for me real quick.
Not gonna happen.
Bro, it's funny though. All right, seriously though. Go to YouTube.
And do
Buddy,
what?
it's been a long day. I'm sitting back. I got a beer
He's
in my hand right
relaxing. He
now.
doesn't even have his
I'm
camera on.
chilling.
This dude streamed for like a million
Look
hours
at
today.
Jackson Hunter's
Oh no,
video
don't do
there.
that. Don't do that. You know we're on live, right?
Oh, I know. Bro, he got rid of his beard.
Oh, I saw that last night. Yeah, I didn't
I
recognize
went
him.
on to that. I was like, who is this? Who is this impersonating Jackson Hunter?
I didn't recognize him when he first did it. But you know what?
Me neither.
I saw a tweet from him that said, I didn't know where you're gonna go with that one. That's why I said be careful. You're on live.
Oh no. It's nothing bad. I just thought it
Um,
was funny.
he said something about a playoff beard. So I don't know if he cut
Oh,
it
did he
now.
shave?
He shaved it off,
He
all off.
shaved all of it.
So I think he's gonna grow it out until we squeeze.
Oh, that would be
Ooh.
good.
Yeah, I think he said something about a playoff beard in a tweet. That like someone tweeted something like, "Where's the video?" And he said, "You know how athletes have playoff beards?" Dot dot dot. And I was just like, "Oh, that'd be kind of gangster." Yeah, you start braiding that shit though. Be careful.
He looks like a whole new person right now, bro.
2 a.m. in the UK,
A
and just a
whole
good old
new
chat with some
world.
fellow apes. You know what's mad? We actually came up with 2 billion shares. Oh, I missed the end of that comment.
2 a.m. in the UK and just had a good old chat with some fellow apes. And you know what's mad? We actually came up with 2 billion shares and we tried to be as naive as possible. Ooh. Totally not the FBI. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Rogue, don't ignore my last statement.
What was his last statement?
Yeah, who the hell is this Mark AI AL guy?
Totally not the FBI. That's a comment for what do you call it?
Power half hour.
Hour.
I don't even see it because I'm on my phone right now. So, but yeah, my I don't know what I did, but my back it hurts.
Oh, did you go in and just do a little mod yourself there, buddy?
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did a little double. I did a timeout and then I rethought it and I was like, oh, that's a ban.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever banned someone on your channel. I just kind of go in there and hang out.
Well, feel free, buddy. Feel free. I don't think you can though.
Oh, I can just time out?
Yeah, I think you can just time people out.
Gotcha.
I think only you can ban it if you like own the channel,
Gotcha.
which is tough.
Pushin says, sorry, Vig's girlfriend on the phone. That's nice, Pushin.
Oh man, dude.
Bro, what?
When we were in KC, leave that part alone. Leave that part alone. That was such a
Y'all
mess
see
up
Gios?
on my
Which one?
behalf. That's funny. Wait, what did you say, Rogue?
You see Gio's comments?
Oh no. What do you say?
Bro, he's wild, always. I don't know
Gio's
what.
hilarious, man.
Her name
Oh,
is Rogue.
Nick, thank you so much for the super. He's been dropping dad jokes all night. Chinese takeout, $8. Tip, $2. Getting home and finding out they forgot part of my order. Riceless.
Buddy. Top class.
That's it. That was a good one, Nick.
Top class. Top class. It started off a little hot, and I was just like, "Oh, don't know where you're going with this one," but
He's good.
Oh,
brought it in
Pushin
nice.
says, sorry, Vix, your girlfriend's on his phone. Interesting.
Oh well, I'm happy he said phone.
Yeah.
Anything else would be unacceptable.
It's fine. Vix doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, but it's not only funny if we act like he does. I think we know what I think we need. I think we need like YouTube wives.
Dude, we were going to do that one thing on Twitch that one time, remember? Like post squeeze, I think it was. We could still do that, but it would just be weird.
What, we auction ourselves off?
No.
Oh,
no.
that okay.
The
That one's that one's
What?
dating app one.
What
That would
did
be
you-
hilarious.
we
It would
had
be
some-
good.
we
Like,
had
that
some-
would be bad, but
Yeah, we had some wild ideas to raise some money for some call options.
oh yes, we did.
Bro, what the?
I
Times
called
are
out
rough,
of work
man.
to listen to Power Half Hour. LFG. Oh, we're gonna have to make it a good one. Pushin', I need you on your worst behavior. Gio, you too.
Yeah,
Antics,
push it.
if you're in here, you as well. Donnie, I just saw you. You definitely need to be on your worst behavior.
Worse. And what's it called? Tell Push to get your girlfriend off the phone.
Yeah, that hurts. Pushin'.
'Cause we have to send
God.
we
I'm
have
gonna
to
get
send your
sad over here and
girlfriend
start
back to
listening to
you.
sad
And
music. I'm not gonna be Fun Vix anymore. I'm gonna be Sad Vix.
Somebody sent you a super chat.
Totally not the FBI. Thank you so much for the super. Read Rogue my comment. He better get the reference. If he doesn't, he owes me my super back. Is it like the one that was a long time ago? I'm not gonna be able to find it.
yo, I like that. If you don't get the reference, you owe me my super back. That is
No, I read it before. I can't read it though.
I don't see it.
I can't read it. FBI.
Bro,
Oh, it's
read
bad?
it.
Donnie says, tell her to stay out of my DMs. Oh, Donnie. You're hurting me, Donnie.
Here, what does it say? Hey, copy and paste it into the private chat so I can see it.
Oh, that's safe. That's safe.
Oh, okay, cool.
That way I can actually see it. Because
Yeah,
I'm
I
not at
got
my
it right here. I
desktop.
found it.
Is it bad?
I don't think I can read that one.
What the?
Timothy says, uh-oh. This person's name is Timothy Bernardo. That sounds a lot like Timothy B. Timothy Bernardo, if you're the real Timothy B, I would like to know.
Will the real Timothy
Please stand up.
please stand up?
Yes! Yes!
Timothy B, if you're the real Timothy B, that would be really cool. Oh, Donnie says I'm a single dad with AMC shares and your girlfriend won't leave me alone.
Hey
Oh,
man, Donnie, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just do what you always do.
Yeah.
Just buy the dip, buddy.
Bro, what the?
Timothy B, you gotta say if it's you, buddy.
Yeah, and how will we know it's you?
I don't think we would. Like the other Timmy B said it wasn't him, and I trusted him.
I've been timed out, man. This Instagram thing is crazy. I've been timed out on Instagram 2 days in a row now.
Oh my, hold on. I got a good one for you guys. I don't think you're gonna see it in time, so I'm just gonna copy and paste it. I think TMI saw it. I mean,
hey,
violent.
listen, shoddy not.
Dude, for the squeeze? Come on now.
There's some things that money can't buy.
Yeah. No. We're just
Oh,
gonna.
Vortex numbers changed.
You can.
I'm literally watching that right now. Oh, so
The
screen.
Vortex?
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Oh,
It just went from like negative 200K to negative 554K, so they're flickering around.
Yeah, I'm guessing because it ends at 8 o'clock, right? So they probably have a couple hours left of
Right.
making things work. I think
woo!
I think the you right?
Yeah, I'm just
Not with that attitude, boys. Oh wow. Ooh. For the
Guys,
squeeze?
it's
Okay.
1
All
minute
right.
until power half hour. You
for
got to
the
contain
squeeze.
yourselves.
How,
You have
how
1
about
minute left, and then
we?
you can go wild.
Yeah, for the squeeze, I'll just hold until it happens.
So let me get this straight. No, I know what I would do. I know
What
I
would
know
you
I
do? What would you do?
I would probably do it, but I would make sure I get the call option set up for like the next day.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Like
Like
if you know you're gonna
I'd
do it and they're gonna
I'd
let it rip,
yeah,
you gotta
I'd pay
buy like
myself for it.
net worth of calls.
Exactly. I'd pay myself. I take a loan on the home, I make sure we time it right. It would be high risk, high reward play.
Ugh.
Yeah,
And
honestly, then you have that little insider info. You could even make a little more on that if you actually like. You would have to make it
I
really
would have
worth it
more
for
than insider
yourself.
info. I would have the bottom middle info. I would have the
Oh, oh.
God. Oh, Vigilante's here for power half hour. Here we go, everybody. Let's do it.
Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know?
What is wrong with you? Oh,
Timothy
God,
says,
what?
just give me my. Oh, Timothy says, didn't expect my vote to blow up, but thanks for getting my question heard.
Sounds too suspect.
Timothy.
Yeah,
See,
it's
I
a
would love
synthetic
to think that
Timothy
it's
B.
you, but at the same time, even if you said, hey, it's me, we probably wouldn't believe you. So if it is you, that's awesome. You know it's you. That would be pretty cool if you're hanging out in the chat right now.
If it's not
But if
you, then
you're
you're a
lying,
synthetic.
that's annoying.
Yeah. If you're not you, then you're a synthetic Timothy B.
Synthetic you.
Streaming all day must feel like your girl asking for round 2, but you're only good for 1 round.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of like they just like he just rang out a towel. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I mean that's usually not round 2, but there's always a number for the day. Different days are different numbers. Some days you do absolutely nothing. You had a well hydrated breakfast, like you're good to go. Some days,
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is.
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is. Oh, Donnie says, nephew, are you and Rogue buying all the drinks in Vegas for STV when we moon, or is he bringing his mom to chaperone? Donnie's been really coming at it with your mom jokes tonight.
At least that's how far your mom jokes went.
Somebody thought that I made a your mom joke last night, but I was just reading a comment and people were like, too far STV. And I was like, whoa.
Oh man. Hey, look. Sometimes you just gotta let that stuff fly.
God, oh my God. Francis says you got to pump those numbers up.
Oh no, he said something else before that though.
Oh, I know.
You gotta. Oh jeez.
Suicide Squad 2 is sick. Loved it. What a turnaround for a
Heck
movie
yeah.
franchise. Interesting. I've heard mixed reviews on Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow.
Oh, antics. Oh, glad to see you guys again. I'm in Brazil in the hospital recovering from a surgery. Junior, good luck, man.
Junior, buddy. Get well soon,
better,
man.
Yeah, get well soon.
Oh,
feel better. Get
definitely.
better.
Definitely,
Much love,
definitely.
broski.
All the movies are horrible right now. Sad to say, Sean, that's not true. I heard. I don't know this that Rogue recorded a movie just 2 nights ago. Apparently, it is
Oh, is that number 4 is that number 4?
99 on Rotten Tomatoes. Apparently.
Salute.
And that's
Moo, it was your comment. I think I remember that.
oh yes.
Oh, we're 1 like away from 1,200 likes on the stream. That would be pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes. Thank you, guys.
Ah, damn it. I wanted to go unlike it before. To have it go down to 2 more. Damn it. Not fast enough. You guys are good.
Okay. I unliked it.
You know what, Rogue? That was rude.
I can't unlike something on my phone. I'm stuck here. Even if I wanted to unlike your video, I can't unless I leave. So you'd see my screen go like freeze. If you see it freeze, then you know what's going on. You know what's happening. Oh, jeez.
That's hilarious.
Eric has an incredibly important question for Rogue. Eric, let it fly.
Oh man.
I swear, bro, that says Rouge. Rouge is red. Rogue is rogue.
Yo, check out Totally Not the FBI. This guy just went off.
What, Gio? What is that?
Yo, hey, post it. Post.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Do you see Totally Not the FBI statement?
I didn't see it. You want to post it in the private chat, one of you?
I don't know if you want to read
Why
it.
did
It's
AMC
hilarious.
pass 37 after hours, then
All
went
right,
back
I don't
down
want to
quickly?
see it. I think you said it.
That's just how earnings work, guys. Like, we see a lot of volatility in the after hours on earnings. Like, especially when good news comes out, we see a rip. And if the news continues to be good, we'll see like we typically see an initial rip off good earnings, and then they settle down. And then you just kind of got to wait and see what happens the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Pushin's asking, is your back feeling better now, Rogue? What were you doing that messed up your back, buddy?
Oh no.
Bro, honestly,
Hey, we've all been there, dude.
No.
When I was in the army, I messed up my back, and
Oh, serious answer. Okay, heads up.
yeah, I haven't really I don't know. It hasn't been that bad, but I think I might have overdid it with those push-ups.
With the
I can see
push-ups?
that.
And it wasn't. I don't think it was the push-ups necessarily. I think it was
I don't think it was the push-ups either.
It was the jumping hand claps. Those ones. Because when I was doing the hand clap push-ups, because I jumped up at the same time. When you jump up, then you're catching yourself, so then you're putting a little pressure in your core.
Lower back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I think that's what it was. It's extremely painful.
Donnie coming in hot.
Donnie is coming in hot. Oh, we got 2 good ones. Antic says Rogue's the guy who will randomly laugh at the grocery store at a joke he heard 3 days ago. Donnie says your mom is so fat that she uses the freeway entrance ramp as a slip and slide. Donnie, that's aggressive.
That's aggressive. STV. If that's aggressive.
Larry Underpants. Larry said you were gonna hurt your back, Rogue. He called it. He had calls on Rogue messing up his back again, which was not a good thing to have calls on. It's like Kenny shorting AMC.
Dude,
I stand for tickle my insides.
Bro, after
James.
After I left your stream, and I said that my back hurt, that I was gonna go lay down, someone said I have puts on Rose's back.
Short it. Short it.
Oh my god, dude, Gio is something else.
You guys are awesome tonight. If AMC squeezes, then I'll change my license plate to STV SUV Timothy. That would be really cool.
And you have to send a photo.
Yeah,
Please.
you would have to send a photo.
That'd be dope.
Please send a photo.
M. Kriegs 007. Are you related to M. James 007?
Ooh, maybe they're married. TMI has so many missing teeth. His tongue looks like it's in jail.
Like bars.
Yeah.
They would have to be like the exact same missing teeth on both the top and lower.
I mean, we wouldn't know. TMI made it, like, locked himself in the room when we all needed to eat, so we didn't see his face.
That's true. That is true.
Well,
also-
one of the times, didn't you? Like, I remember you slitting like a hole in one, or not a hole, but
Oh,
like
hey, hey,
a-
oh, wait, hey, oh,
across
whoa,
across
whoa,
the mask. You pretty much like slit a line across it so you could just open the mask up and eat like that.
You can't tell people how this
Uh,
works.
He's a savage.
I'm still
He
trying to
said
come up with a
nobody
better.
gets to see who I am.
Yeah, I'm still trying to come up with a better synonym than. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Dude, Antic says, is that what we're calling it these days? Jumping hand claps?
Okay. Yeah, the jumping hand clamps. I don't know what you want to call it. It was
Timothy wants
the dolphin. I don't know.
Donnie says, STV, is it true you guys got matching tramp stamps in KC? Donnie, how do you know that?
TMI's gonna gum people to death.
You guys are real. The
That's
last
good.
couple of power half hours, you guys have been very tame.
All right,
and now
let's.
you guys
Okay, you
are
know
just
what? Okay,
letting
hold
it
on.
fly.
All right,
Love
let's
it.
go. Let's go. All right, bring it on. I have to step up my game here.
You guys gotta just like bring out the roast. I think those are more fun.
I wasn't fully dialed in here. All right, who has it first? Who has it first?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna scroll back up through the chat. I'm just gonna start ripping people bit by bit. Here we go.
I still think his parents are famous or well known for TMI's parents.
Do.
Interesting.
Hey,
Like
man,
who?
You never know.
Who do you guys
Tiger
think?
Woods, y'all.
Who do you think TMI's parents is that are famous?
I mean, TMI is Tiger Woods.
That's it.
So TMI's dad would then be named like Earl.
Okay, so let's see. Starting off here with James. Does TMI stand for tickle in size? Nope. According to your girl, TMI stands for too many inches. Next.
He's got it right ready to go.
Let's go. I don't know who TMI is gonna gum people to death. Takes one to know one antics.
Vix is the guy who calls someone out in class for sleeping. No, I would just throw something at them. Next.
TMI is a Saudi prince? No, I don't. Oh, I could have went off on that one, but that might be crossing a line.
Rogue looking like
STV looks like failure to launch. That's not what your girl said. Next.
Rogue uses a chair for security, but lives in an expensive neighborhood. All right.
Is there a like laughable stereotype with pooping and Saudi princes?
I don't think so.
With people that got flown overseas to go? No.
Oh, James says TMI is definitely a virgin. I don't know if that's a hot word, so I said
hold on a
different
second.
version
Wait, who
of
said
it.
that? Who said that one?
James is coming at you again.
Wait, where is he at? What was that?
He said 100%.
Is it 100% the version? James, I got a message for you. James, ready? James, I am your father.
Got him.
Got him.
Keep them coming, guys. We got we still got a little bit of time left on Power Half Hour.
There you go, Eric. Rogue has all of his sexual. I don't know if you can you say that word? Is
Probably
it a hot
not,
word?
but you already said it. So
No, I said sexual.
He says it first. He goes,
Hey,
can we say that?
That's like saying the worst word you could possibly say on the stream and be like, "Oh, can you say that?" It's like doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
I
You
said
mother.
sex-
Beep, 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 beep. Is
You
that
know
cool?
what? The question passed or whatever the hell it said. Rogue is oh my! I'm not reading that.
Oh my god! I think we're getting some more people to come back in here for Power Half Hour too.
Gotta
You guys
go
are
with it.
crazy.
Gotta go with it.
Where is Kringle? He hasn't been
Yeah,
on for a
where's the
couple of days.
Kringle kitten so I can play with the cat?
AJ
Totally
Bambino,
not
does
the
STV
FBI.
look like Jimmy Neutron at puberty. Yup.
Oh, that's hilarious. Totally not the
I also
FBI. Only
look
said that
like I'm
because
in
he
your
has
girls'
my
room.
my
Next.
OnlyFans.
Oh, there it is. That's why.
All right.
Hold on.
All right, come on, guys. This is a little weak. There's 13 more minutes here. 16. Wait, 13. There's 16 minutes left. My brain not working.
We see you on the story in those skinny jeans. Shout out to Alfred. That's hilarious.
Rogue looks like a Newport cigarette.
Ooh. I think he's saying he wants you in his mouth.
Ooh.
What?
That's what. If you're looking at a Newport cigarette, just saying, it's either in your hand or in your mouth. That's just what I heard.
What, bro?
He said he looks like a Newport cigarette. What do you do with a Newport cigarette?
Gotcha.
That's what I'm just saying.
Rogue looks like a character from Family Guy that never came out.
That's creative.
What's everyone gonna buy with their squeeze money?
Some new teeth.
Oh, I don't know. I'll buy a new personality.
Why would you do that?
Oh.
Because I'm abrasive, I guess.
Let's see here.
Oh, honestly, probably what everyone else is buying. Important
Can you
thing.
dislike an AMC video without being a shill? Very interesting question.
Who said
Chances
that?
are, if you ask that question, you are a shill. Because the only reason why you ask that question is to shill.
Why are you a shill?
Shillity shill shill shill.
Shilly, shilly, shill, shill, shill.
Shillity shill shill shill. So I don't actually think he's a shill. I think he's just playing around.
Shilski.
Some
SCB is
things
the
money
exact
can't
type
buy.
of person to go to UConn. Oh, dude, I'm
Ooh.
pretty different
Got
on
him.
stream.
Got him.
No,
Like if
no,
you
no.
hear me like in
See,
my
guys, this is
videos and
him.
then you
No,
like
no,
see
this
me
is
in
him.
real life, it's like
No, no, no.
you would be like, oh, you're not
Rogue sleeps with his glasses
SCB.
on.
No, this is him 100%. That's him 100%.
What?
So this is Short the Vix 100%.
Oh yeah, 100% all the time, just talking AMC.
Wakes up in the morning. Hey guys, what's utilization? We're like, bro, breakfast.
Oh my God, Donnie.
Donnie. Donnie's a wild boy. I can't wait to meet Donnie in real life.
Did you read that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh wait, what Donnie say? What Donnie say? Donnie boy.
Oh, I didn't read that one. I thought, hey, whoever put that Rogue the Legacy thing, I want to see it. Oh,
That's hilarious.
retype it.
Donnie's bringing that fire.
Yeah, Donnie's going
Fire.
wild
This
tonight.
guy said I was made for this. He said
Rogue
power
is the
hour.
guy
He said
who
I didn't
looks
choose
at
power hour.
himself.
Power hour chose me.
Mhm.
Yep, that is Donnie. Rogue is the guy who looks at himself in the mirror and rubs his belly, asking, "Why do I look pregnant? Should have what? Should have been doing more push-ups." Listen, I can't look pregnant even if I wanted to. I have a high
What?
metabolism.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Don't be ashamed of who you are. That's your parents' job. That's a funny one.
How many push-ups can I do in a minute? I don't know how many I can do right now, but in my prime when I was in the army, I did 75 in a minute.
Oh, we could do power half hour merch.
Yo,
We should do that.
yo, look
I
at
did
Gio.
add one that said short low, cover high with a bull on it. That
Look
one
at
was pretty
Gio's
cool.
statement. Look at Gio's last statement.
Bro, Gio's a crazy man.
No,
Dude,
Gio's
Gio's
heat.
going off tonight. I
Is
love
Gio or
it.
Donnie tonight? Is Gio or Donnie?
Oh,
One of
hey,
these two has
whoever
to
said
win.
that, I appreciate you. Rogue looks like he holds AMC stock. Thank you.
Weak.
Oh, Oh, bro.
Oh, what's up, Keenan? Just in time for Power Half Hour, buddy. This is when we have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. So
There
if you
we
want to hop
go.
on, I'll shoot you the link tomorrow night. Right as I go live.
He's
Get
like,
some oven mitts ready.
he's been here for like 10 minutes. He's like, yeah, no,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not coming on this
Yeah,
live.
Keenan,
No,
Keenan,
you
if
know
you've
what?
been here for a little bit, this is not what we do the entire time.
No, yeah, maybe give him the early slot.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that the review dork would fit perfectly with this one.
Oh, I got to get him on for a Power Half Hour.
Yeah, that's his. Like, he came on for the early part, and then he was off for this part.
Ooh. Yeah, great interview today, Keenan. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
dressed up tomorrow, get the oven mitts on. We're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah, I need to get some oven mitts. I need to get some oven mitts ready.
I do want to hop on that one. Everyone is in the building. Shout out to the family. Oh, thank you, Keenan. Yeah, it'll be awesome to have you on, dude.
Dude, yeah. Also, Keenan, thanks for sending the family. The family comes and checks on me in the afternoon streams now, so appreciate the love, buddy.
Someone said Keenan is my second favorite Keenan.
Hey man, look, those are some freaking. The name pulls a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Unlike Short the Vix.
Huh?
Rogue looks like someone who thinks that flour is too spicy. I mean, yeah, flour is too spicy. It is what it is. No, I legit, any small spice, and I can't really handle it. It's extremely spicy.
Team Mike,
Somebody
you ever-
says, what are y'all saying? Keenan's the one with the oven mitts. He can handle the heat. Oh, I bet he can.
I bet he can, but he got a brand that's a bit, you catch him with the wrong one.
Keenan says the issue is I usually work on my evening video when you are live, but now that I know the time, I can just get it done quicker or earlier. Keenan, if you got stuff to do, man, I completely get it.
Nope,
I'm on
nope.
from
Keenan,
7:30
no
Eastern to
excuses.
10.
I
Just
want to
hop on
see you.
whenever.
Keenan, I want to see you here tomorrow night. No excuses. You gotta do what it do. You came through to my channel. You gotta come through the Short to Vixen channel. You gotta make it. You gotta go through the whole freaking tour. You can't go halfway. You gotta go all the way over. I'm already going to the store to buy some freaking oven mitts tomorrow. We gotta make this. Okay, you know what? If it's not tomorrow, this week at some point in time, we gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen. We're putting the pressure on. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Boom.
Gangster. All right, so listen, Short the Fix. It's 50
You got
bucks.
9 more
Right?
minutes.
So you give me 50 bucks if I said that. So,
What's up?
You said that was 50 bucks that you said you're gonna give me if I said that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll Venmo
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, cool.
God. Oh, now the comments are coming after me now. I'll take the heat. Let's do it.
Yeah, I gotta take out Antics Girl tonight, so I gotta.
Hey,
need a load of
did
cash.
you ask Keenan if
Yeah,
he wanted
Alfred,
to pop
why don't
that
you
shit
ask
right
your
now?
girlfriend or wife about that, and then get back to me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Off the top rope.
It's-
This
He
is
chose
Keenan,
violence.
this is Power Half Hour. This is when we let everything just go wild, and have a little bit of fun before we head off to bed.
It's nuts. It's nuts. They just rip us
8
to
minutes
shreds. We
remaining.
just fend for
8
ourselves.
minutes left, guys. Get it out while you can. We had a great day today.
Listen here, Houston dog
Phenomenal
behavior
day.
training. If you put one more avocado in this chat, I'm gonna put the avocado so far up the insides that it's gonna come out your mouth and you'll be able to taste it. Okay? Stop with the avocados.
This dude.
If STV was older, hey, I'm 22 years old. STV's OnlyFans is just feeding TMI avocado ice cream.
Oh man.
Dude, these are so good.
Antics. Antics. I don't have to come back for that one, man. That's just good. That's just good.
Oh, Donnie came with an avocado. Now it's real.
That's just good. There's some statements just like, all right, you win that round.
Oh boy.
Wait, well, hold on now. I think somebody said that you need to be a little older before she can talk to you. Something along those lines. What happened? What happened?
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I can't just synthetically create my age. So
Oh, yes,
this
you
is where
can.
we're at.
yes,
I
you
got a guy
can.
for
You
that.
just
I got a
did.
guy for that. Don't worry. How old do you want to be? We can make it so.
You want to be 30?
Alfred says, "Jokes on you. I'm divorced. She couldn't handle the heat." Alfred, sorry. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I hope that your next relationship doesn't end in a divorce.
Also,
Who's Gary Gensler?
can't tell if he's joking or not. So that's probably we're probably not gonna tell down that one. That's enough.
Bro, did y'all see who's Gary Gensler?
I heard STV had a
Bro,
wet dream about Charles Payne. Hey, I heard that too.
Late 20s. I'm 31. Well, you know.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something, and as long as it's 18, age ain't nothing but a number. Like, come on now, give the guy a shot. He's a
See,
young, strapping, good-looking. Come on, we can make this work.
canceled.
I said over 18.
I know.
Wait, is it 19?
I'm
Maybe
just
21.
joking.
Maybe 21 to be safe.
George Vic likes Cougars too, right?
Oh, that was funny. That
Let me
one
tell you
time.
guys a story. Oh, did you see the message? You said the
No,
message today?
we're not talking about that.
Oh
Oh, you
my
wanna talk about
goodness!
it?
'Cause I got that message a couple times on different platforms. The same thing. Not to me, but to you on my platforms.
Yeah, everybody always messages you about me, and I'm like, I have a Twitter too.
Because they know I'm not gonna lie.
True.
Did you get the message from the other thing?
No,
Shouldn't say
I
it
never
like
got that one.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up with that one.
Alfred says, "Thank you so much for the Superman. Best thing that happened to me. Now STV calls me stepdad."
Oh.
I don't even know how to respond to that one.
Where's that one?
Much love. Who's Gary Gensler?
Wow.
Much-
Oh wow. Ooh.
Tanner, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Rocket, and looks like he's from Canada. Thank you, man.
Tanner.
Woo!
Also, guys, my Instagram is pinned to the top. If you guys follow me right now, I will follow you back. TMI's is also masked_investor, same thing as his Twitter. So make sure you guys go follow him on there too.
Yeah, buddy. Follow him.
And mine is pinned to the top. I am ready to start accepting and following back. Let's
Who's
see.
Gary Gensler?
Who's Gary Gensler?
Why won't anyone link me Rogue's OnlyFans? It's synthetic.
You're a real one.
Trey's nipple OnlyFans. STV is so dumb. It took him 2 hours to watch 60 minutes.
Oh, just putting it on.
Yeah, you're right. That one's funny.
Yo.
All right, guys, you have 3 minutes left, and then we gotta cut it.
That was really funny.
STV looks like he drinks a glass of warm milk right before bed. I mean, who
Yep.
wouldn't?
Read Donnie's comment to you at TMI.
Oh, I missed it. Hold on.
TMI looks like he could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Only one way to find out.
What? Hey, Antics, don't hate on Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are electric.
And Blue's Clues.
Oh, Blue's Clues was good too. Well, the one thing did happen to that one guy, I think. I don't really know, but
Moo. That's exactly what I was thinking. That is literally exactly what I was thinking. Like word for word.
I just got that.
And it's possible because of what time it is.
Someone said what happens in Kansas stays in Kansas.
Anytime. Anytime, man. I said I was gonna follow all of you guys back.
Except for
Except for
crabs.
crabs.
I had to think of like the most PG one. I was just like, all right, what can we say here that won't get anybody banned?
Bro, I was thinking the same thing as you. I was gonna say some other thing though.
It's like, no, we can't say
All right,
anything like
boys.
that.
We
I
got
was gonna say
2 minutes
except
left.
for
Let's see what happens. T-Mine looks like he used to be a '90s R&B singer.
Do I ever have some videos for you?
I see. Oh, damn.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful.
Rogue is the kind of guy that is occasionally surprised gravity is still on. All right.
I hope you understand that joke. Did you get the joke?
Yes, that
All
is
right, cool.
hilarious. Put in the live chat. In the private chat, right?
No, he put it in the actual regular chat.
No, I'm saying like I didn't want to type in the name, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, 1 minute left. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's probably like 20 seconds actually.
Brazilian
might be,
bikini
honestly.
waxes and like it. I mean, listen, it just all depends on who they are and what they would like, you know. If they're looking for a bald mole rat, then sure.
And it's 10.
And it's over.
All right, guys.
And it's gone.
Thank you to all of you that came in for the stream. You guys were awesome. This was probably one of my best streams ever.
It says, SD used to type to apologize to a girl after she says deeper. Oh my god.
All right, we're done. Awesome earnings today. We had a great day. Let's see what happens tomorrow. You guys know who these guys are. Follow them. Also,
no, don't follow me, guys. That was so much freaking fun just now. That was
All right.
hilarious.
all right,
That was awesome.
later, guys.
Take care.